What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here after what was an unbelievable comeback. Absolutely outstanding. Yeah. I want to play Stappy's reaction right now. I don't care.
I'm too much passing. Shaw, please, Shaw, just cross it. I don't want all these 1-2s and pass it around the box, bro. Just loft the ball in the box. That's how we're gonna get another goal. We're not gonna get a well-played goal no more. Everyone is in their box anyways. Come on.
Bro, look how red my face has gotten, bro. Look how red that face.
Oh, the mic's gone.
The mic just couldn't even deal with it no more.
Let's look at this goal here.
I'm about to faint. I can't believe what I'm watching. 5 minutes of added time.
Oh my.
Casemiro. Maguire! It's fine! It's fine! Maguire! It's fine!
Bro. Oh god!
I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. I thought that goal was fake. I didn't believe the Maguire one. I thought that goal was like fake. And I just imagined it.
I'm just still in shock, man. I was on the floor, I was everywhere, man. Emotions of that game. I don't know, where do we start, man? How is everyone? Is everyone good?
Yeah, after that, you ought to feel good. You should feel good, even though you felt bad for quite a portion of it. I honestly, I'm just trying to relive what happened, because at 4-2, man, I didn't know what to think. I honestly didn't know what to think. I was like, why us? It's always us that have to go through this. I couldn't. The defending was crazy. The goals we conceded were crazy. It's like everything was happening in slow motion. And then Bruno gets the penalty. That moment, guys, that you can't understate that. Casemiro, even though I think it was a pen, Casemiro won that penalty.
Yeah, facts.
He won that penalty. He could have stayed on his feet, but he won it. That's just experience for you. So he won that penalty. And you're thinking all the negative things in that moment. You're thinking, oh my goodness, Bruno, is he going to miss? I didn't want to watch it. Typically, I hate watching such penalties, but I said, you know what? If he misses, he misses. I'm going to watch it. He scores 4-3, and you're thinking, maybe we can get penalties. And Menu does that. Oh my God. People don't understand. You can't legislate against quality. When you have quality, when you have players that can do that, you will win more of these kind of games. Garnacho is not finishing like that. Hojlund is not finishing like that. There's no forwarder in our team that is finishing like that. That was, to me, that was the goal of the moment. Because when Menu scores that goal, oh my God.
You know, I haven't watched it yet, Brian. I only saw the ball shake the net, and I haven't watched it since.
You need to see it, man.
I celebrated based on that. I don't know how.
Bro, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, bro. Right. By the way, check the private chat, bro, if you can. But bro,
right?
I'm just for me, like, you know, you could be negative about what situation happened. You could be wherever, but bro, it's moments like that, yeah, that bro, you can't. Like, I can't put into emotions, yeah, the feeling in the end of that winner. Because the two goals came out of nowhere within a minute apart. Manu scored, and then literally Maguire scored. You know?
It was a matter of a minute.
Brother.
Bro, I'm still speechless. That's why I'm not saying nothing yet. I don't even know what to do in my life. I forgot to eat food. I forgot. and I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna be late. I forgot to eat. I forgot to even do my own match reaction because I'm too busy talking about it. I've listened to the crowd roar for that Maguire goal and the Kobe Manu goal about 50 times already. I'm not joking. I've got it saved on my phone. It's staying there. And you know what? You know what the funny thing is? You know how we know that we're just the biggest club ever, yeah? Because see whatever happened in Madrid yesterday or whatever, this overshadowed
Yeah.
It's overshadowed all of that. That's that deep that. There's only certain atmospheres in the country that can produce decibels like that. And I swear down, there's minimum amount, but we're in that. We're in that, bro. And you know what? Kobe Manu. Oh God, are we deep in the finish?
Bro,
Crazy finish.
Are we deep in the finish?
And then the celebration, bro. The celebration.
I thought I had my video in ×2 speed. How quick he done his little, that little gun thing and all that kind of stuff. Insane.
Bro, I need to watch it again. I actually don't remember.
Insane.
You need to see. There's a commentary floating online that you need to see. The commentary was amazing.
Bro,
It was amazing.
Fantastic.
Bro, I'm probably one of the few people that like listening to Robbie Savage.
Nah, man. Burn that guy.
I like the
hate
guy.
him.
I like the guy. I think
The
he talks.
ball from Casemiro, yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, that
Which one?
flick.
Wait, which
The flick.
one?
The flick to
flick, bro.
Kobe was
The flick
fantastic.
or the pick out of the back post?
Both of them. I don't know.
Both of them are good.
Any of them. Any of them, bro.
Technically got 3 assists. Technically.
Bro, any of them, bro, man. I don't care, bro. Like, my thing is like, United, don't do this again to us, bro, man. Don't do this to us. Don't put us through these emotions.
Oh,
Because I was
man.
thinking about going away after this game and generally staying until the end of the season abroad. I don't know where. I take my laptop with me and I disappear. Because ain't nobody seeing me after the embarrassment, yeah, of them, man, 4-2 up with 10 men.
They
I
shut
went-
the bed, bro. That's what happened.
We're seeing that, bro. We're seeing that. And that's why, for me, they owe it to us in the end, yeah, to do that, bro. And you've got to give, like I said, as much as we shit on them to find their way back in the game, you also got to give credit to them. So, Casemiro, Bruno, them man there, bro, performances. I can't lie. You got to put your agenda aside. You know what? Them man stood up today. Casemiro stood up. Bruno stood up. Yeah? Them man stood up today, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
I think,
rewatching
again,
the goal,
it's-
bro.
it's-
What a
it's
great
so-
goal that is. What
It's
a
so
finish.
weird because we started so well. Like Ugarte scored, great play with Garnacho, and then Dalot scored that goal, but just before halftime, and I'm like, perfect. We go into the second half 2-0 up. Maybe we get a score early on. Garnacho gets that chance, he doesn't score, and I'm like, is it gonna be one of those games again where we kind of make it more difficult than it needs to be? It goes 2-1. Immediately goes 2-1. I know it's gonna go 2-2. Because that's just how bad we've been this season. When it goes 2-2, then they get a player sent off, and I'm like, okay, it's swinging back our way. Then it goes 3-2, and I'm like, what is going on? Then 4-2 is when I'm like, it's done. We're out. But we're out. 4-2, 10 minutes to go. Are you mad? Are you crazy? 4-2, 10 minutes to go. Man, I wasn't even in the stadium, and I wanted to walk out myself. I wasn't even there. I wasn't at Old Trafford, and I wanted to walk out because it was.
I felt like I was emotionally getting abused when it was 4-2.
Bro, I didn't
No,
know
like
what to say.
generally,
Like,
bro. I
how
felt
much
emotional
more-
abuse at 4-2.
How much more can a fan take? How much more can I take?
No, like
4-2.
Brian, I genuinely
At
wanted to
home
turn
to
off my
Lyon.
stream. I just didn't want to be a bitch and leave. I genuinely wanted to leave. Every moment I was on that watch along while it was 4-2, I was emotionally getting abused. I wanted to get off. It was too much pain, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
You know
told him
this
this is the
comment-
last watch along I'm doing for the season if we would have lost. I couldn't do it no more. Like, I can't find it. Why would we do any more watch alongs for the rest of the season? For what? For what?
Bro, I even his comments post game. There's so much to break down. I don't even know where we should start. Yeah, like honestly, just as a panel. Yeah, we got more people coming, by the way. Yeah, so this is gonna turn into a vibe.
Yeah. This
This
is
is
gonna
gonna
be a party,
turn
man.
into a vibe.
Because
Yeah.
you know what it is, yeah. You know people in the chat. There's a couple of
I
people in the
was
chat,
tearing
yeah.
up, and I agree with you, Nedu. I cried. As a big man who's 29 years old, I cried. I don't care. I don't care. Emotions. I'm an emotional man. What can I say? I cried. Bro, I had to tune into certain man's. I needed to see they had the same emotions as me. Saeed, bro. I can't
Yo,
lie.
Saeed, your
Someone
stream
put
was
dubstep. Someone had to put
hilarious.
dubstep. I'm
Bro.
a grown man and I cried. Bro, it was like I was there. And I can't believe I turned it down to go to the. I said, nah, no chance. It's a routine win. I can't believe it. Everyone that left the stadium, you're dickheads. This is why I never leave stadiums early, ever.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
Bro, listen to me, yeah. If you're mad at the manager, just park it off for a night, bro. What's wrong with you, man? Park it off for a night and just enjoy it, man. Relax. I get it.
Has been horrendous.
It's not as seasons have been horrendous. I understand it, but bro, park it off for a night, man. Man are upset, bro. Relax, man. Park it off. We're through to the semi-finals, and we could win this. We could win this.
If you're Amorim out, tonight is not going to change your opinion.
Yeah,
But
it's
if you
not.
love Manchester United,
It's not.
no, it's not. But if you love Manchester United, love Manchester United. Because I've watched football for a long time, so has everybody here. You don't get moments like this often. You just don't. It just doesn't happen. You wish it happens. Most of the time, you just lose 4-2, and you go out.
Bro, exactly.
You lose.
I last time I cried like that, yeah, was when a touchy died on Naruto. Yeah. That's the last time I got an emotion
bro.
like that. A long time ago.
Shells.
What are you saying, people?
Bro, what are you telling me?
Brother, I'm gassed.
Come on.
Gassed.
Come on.
Bro, listen, I don't care what happened all season. I don't care what happened 4-2 or whatever, bro. Listen, this is why we watch football, innit? We can break down the game another day, yeah?
Facts.
At the end of the day, we've had the worst season, bro. We've had to hold it off every single one. We got Spurs, man, chatting to us. Spurs, bro. Spurs are a little boy in us. That's all out the window today because, bro, Kobe Mainu.
Bro.
Kobe Mainu. Kobe Mainu's our number 9. Kobe Mainu's our number. Why is Kobe Mainu contesting headers, bro? Like, I don't know.
Bro, man got in his tactics board after being 4-2 down, and he said, "I'm changing something." So is that are we gonna give credit there? Whoever's having him out, it's up to you, innit? Yeah, like it's up to you, innit? Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of us were on the squeaky bum time. It's like, brother, it's getting a bit Van der Peaky out here, innit? So I understand it. But the thing is, he coached the W, yeah. We had someone put on their best Phil Jones impression just for the leader of that group to duck. He put us in that situation. Do you understand? But then again, he saved us at the end. So you know what? Fair dues. You gave us heart palpitations. Yeah. I might have had to see where I need find out where you live a little bit. But but other than that, it prevailed, didn't it? It prevailed. I don't even want to care. I don't even want to hear about Staffy say chat to me about Casemiro. I want to hear none of that. I want to hear positivity.
I don't know all of it, bro.
No, I don't want to hear.
Bro, I call that the whole team anyways. By that logic, I generally shouldn't even celebrate because I'm not allowed 4-2.
You're not allowed.
Fire everyone in the institution.
Celebration, please. You know
I just said fire everyone, bro. People think I give a shit about, bro. They think I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna see Casemiro get an assist, and I'm like, oh no, my agenda's bad now, bro. Come the fuck up, bro. You know, but if it wasn't on stream, I'd say something a little bit more nasty. Just grow up. And honestly, anyone is doing main character syndrome in the chat, and they're trying to say, but we're supposed to talk about the manager. He's the reason we're here. Talk about the manager, bro. Fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. You're trying to crash a party. Why are you trying to crash a party, bro? You don't like the party? Don't join the party. You ain't invited. You ain't invited. You don't have to be here.
I bring Shirky, by the way. I'm saying that now.
Big up Shirky. Big up to Shirky.
I also want to talk about someone because a lot of the time I criticize this guy a lot, right? Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Last 20 minutes, that extra time, I was literally watching the screen and saying, give Bruno the ball. I was saying, give Bruno the ball. Yeah. Constantly, I would just say, just give Bruno the ball. I don't care. I need a moment. I need someone to do something. He stood up in that game captain's performance. He played well throughout the game. He was good. It wasn't down on him that we went down 4-2, to be fair. So, big credit to him. To be fair, this last few weeks, he's done well. I haven't really had a huge problem with Bruno. He's been doing really well.
No. Same.
So, I don't know. Again, it's because I don't know what happened. We just shot the bed. I think they just lost all nerve. And Lyon just countered and they just lost everything. Started making stupid mistakes. And listen, after today, maybe obviously people will review it and talk up. There are going to be so many people that are going to talk about it. I don't need to do that. But for me, this was big for Amorim. I need him to bottle this and use it for the rest of the season because there's no guarantee we beat Bilbao. Right? No. It's no guarantee. There's no guarantee we win this competition, man. There's none whatsoever. If we do, it's against all odds. People think we're favorites. We're not. We are very bad. We are very bad, guys. This is not like the Jose season where we had Ibra and all these guys and we have Pogba. No, we are not that good. So if we win this competition, it is against huge odds. Our best players are injured. Ahmad is out. Zex is injured.
Yeah, Ahmad's back.
Ahmad's back, bro. I see him on
but we don't know when he's actually.
We don't know.
Like, I don't think he'll play the President.
Let's hope he's here.
We need him ASAP.
So that's what I'm saying, guys. This was big because if Ahmad comes back for the semis, or if he comes back, or even if we get past the semis, he comes back for the final, that would be huge.
But last time we won it, we relied on luck a little bit. I remember Anderlecht went to extra time.
Yeah.
The Celta Vigo game, Guidetti had an open goal, literally.
Yeah, I remember that one. I can't lie.
The final, we had 3-4 man injured, so I don't know. It feels kind of similar to that game with Jose.
I'm just hoping, man, because it's gonna be very difficult to do that. Because
my concern is, that Bilbao, they're like more athletic than Lyon, and I think that's why we've been better in Europe because the teams that we play.
You know what they don't have though. They don't have much as a potent attack as them though. That's the difference. But they got a better defense.
It don't matter. We have our defense and we have Onana in goal.
Bro. Listen. You can play anyone and give anyone a game in terms of like we're gonna give people a chance in it, and that's what's gonna happen in this United team. I've accepted it now. I've accepted that we're gonna give teams a chance. We're 2-0 up, 2-0 down. Do you get me? Like it's gonna happen, bro.
Man said Nico Williams, get out of here.
Today, Lacazette and Fofana, the way these man had it changed.
Fofana, bad boy Fofana.
Ropes. It was
bad
ropes when these man came on. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Mawan.
Yo,
yes, my girl, you saying?
Yo, big up everyone on the panel. Big up Staffy. Big up Kaz. Big up everyone. You man saying?
Come on.
Massive win today.
Big up, man. Nah, honestly, bro, they had their threat, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought, sure. Brother, that guy, man, he bottled it in certain challenges. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Maz went home because of personal problems.
Family emergency.
Family emergency.
Yeah.
What happened? Does anyone know?
Him and Lindelof. That's why Shaw came on, and people were tearing Amorim's head over that substitution.
Yeah, so he said he was only meant to play about 25-30 minutes today, but Maz had to go at half time.
Yeah, but apparently, like, the only outcome that, me and my boy were thinking of is maybe his house got robbed, because why is Lindelof going home as well? Like, why are they both going home at the exact
probably
same
live in the
time?
same area, maybe.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
Let's just think about why would that happen? Why would they both go at that exact time to go home, family? Like, it's just a bit mad. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know one thing though, yeah? Dorgu was much more comfortable with Luke Shaw than he was with Yoro. Did no one notice that, by the way?
Yeah.
Because Lenny Yoro wants to go forward as well with the ball.
Yeah. But he was just more comfortable. Dorgu put in a good performance in the second half, in my opinion. Because in the first, I was like, oh, come on, man, you got to be doing a little bit better now. And then
that goal, to be honest, was on him. Like the way he slipped on that back post. Shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. But regardless, Maguire should not be ducking down as a grown man. Yeah. Why are you ducking away from the ball?
I watched that goal again. Yeah, it's that mistake. There's mistakes that happen pre to that situation. I don't know. Like, I don't think Maguire ducked, bro. Like when I watched
Brother ducked. By the way, it's not the first time he's done this. By the way, it's not the first.
I don't think he ducked, bro. I think it was just like, which man was he marking? Because when I rewatched it, it didn't look like a duck, bro. Like, I don't know.
You know what's mad, guys? Yeah, we could have made it so much easier. Garnacho just scored, man.
Oh yeah, the 1-on-1. The one-on-one.
one-on-one,
How you do
Too
all
much
the hard
time.
work, bro. Man done
Too
all
much
the hard
time,
work.
man. Bro, man could have even walked it a little bit and had more of an angle to shoot at, like different angles.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what,
It's
facts.
inexcusable missing. that.
Garnacho has done that all season, man. I had no confidence.
There's a
Even when
compilation
he-
that only went out
even
last
when
week
he
of
chops
his
the
misses.
guy, I had no confidence he was going to finish. He's
No, but
finishing
how
good
though?
side,
Like,
man.
bro, like
Done.
if you've got the whole goal, yeah. So imagine this: you've just chopped the centre back. You're one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You've got the whole goal to shoot at. The closer you get, the bigger the goal gets. And it's like, bro, we all know aim for the bottom or aim for the top. At that point, it doesn't even matter. The goal gets bigger.
Oh yeah,
It was like-
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you not finishing that?
I think he tried to be too clever and give the keeper the eyes.
He said, yeah.
Yeah, man. They need to stop looking at the eyes, innit?
Mate, you're taking that long. Square it to, I don't care what the commentator said. Square it to Bruno, man. Now the left foot finish would have done it.
I didn't
It was-
see
it was
Bruno.
on.
Was Bruno in the shot?
It was on. They tried to look at the replay, yeah, and say he wasn't on. No, he was on.
If he
was
can
on.
make, if
You just gotta
someone
back
like
that
Garnacho cannot make that pass, that's the problem. He doesn't have the quality. to
No,
make
but
that
he
pass.
made a good part. No, but he made a good pass for the Ugarte
Yeah, for the goal. For the goal.
That was nice. I
Yeah, but
rewatched
where was that?
and
Where was that though? Which side was that on?
on the right side.
Right
yeah,
side,
Exactly.
yeah.
So every time he goes to the left side,
Yeah.
the guy turns into Mr. Bozo.
No, I hear it.
He ain't got pass appreciation. Like that,
Yo, guys, but honestly, I know you lot don't want to like mention this guy, yeah, but like Casemiro, yeah, 2 assists.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the super chat here. Before you go here, Casemiro involved in all 3 goals. Big
Yeah.
Amorim pulled an Ollie today.
No, yeah,
Bro, listen, I'm not
yeah.
saying give him an extension or let him
Oh,
stay.
man.
but,
No.
you know,
Definitely not
I'm
saying-
just
definitely
saying,
not.
I've
No,
always
okay,
appreciated.
I say it. I hear it.
No, I'm not even that. I don't want to go too far with it, but I
do.
always think like he's always got a role in his team. When people say, "Oh, he hasn't got a role in his team," I always believe his mentality, big game mentality, his actually eye for
100%.
goal, his actual passing range. You know that fact that, especially with the crosses that he puts in are more enough every time dangerous.
But do you
So,
think him and
that's why they
Ugarte
kept him on.
compliment?
You know that
You think
first
him and
time
Ugarte
when Bruno
compliment each
cross
other?
hit him, that first
Not
time,
enough.
that he's got that on lock.
But do you know what though, Ron? I was just gonna say it doesn't even matter if like him and Ugarte complement each other. Do you know what I think, bro?
I feel like
If
it's
we
too
had a
much.
younger Casemiro, bro, I feel like it'll be a bit different. Because guess what? Going forward, he's really good on the ball, and no one
He's
expected
a
that.
threat, man. Yeah, but
If
even
he-
look at the clamps today. Look at
It's
the
just
starting
legs.
clamps
Like,
he's got
it's
today,
just
though.
legs. He ain't got no legs. Come on, guys. You know what it's like? He ain't got the legs.
but
You
you-
can see him today. He's trying to keep up. He's getting smoked, and he's still there battling. Bless him. So it's
Right.
just one of them
I
ones,
don't know
bro.
about that. No, because I think Ugarte complements what he doesn't have in terms of mobility, but at the same time, we need progression from that area, which Ugarte doesn't provide. So
don't
for
like that
me,
at all, man.
so, yeah. So for me, yeah,
But you
I don't
think
know how he's said. But the thing is, yeah, what I was gonna say, yeah, if you do put progressive legs, let's call it like that for now, and a proper midfield around Casemiro, you could sue him. But guess what's happened though? People say that Amorim can't coach. What does he coach, bro? Look what Ten Hag done to the fan base, including me, thinking that he was finished. And all of a sudden, he gets the line of the defense closer to him. He gets the midfield more close to him. And all of a sudden, the guy's thriving a lot more. So, and then when he's gone off runner, he will ping that ball on the right or left first time. That's the difference. Look how he found
Bro, that-
Bruno today. Look how
No,
he
that-
found Bruno today.
Man, he assist from Maguire. Just that assist. Come on, he took one touch, looked up,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
on it.
you can't
See you
Slot
later.
to a ball, bro. Class.
You
Class,
can't.
mate.
Listen. Just because he's playing better, that don't mean we should keep.
He's
him.
been doing it, no, but he's been.
I hear
doing
that. I
it,
hear that as well. I hear that as well.
We
I hear that as
can't,
well.
bro.
We
I do
can't
hear
go
that.
in- Like we need to be ruthless, bro.
Facts, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
You can't, like, yeah, he's a couple of good performances in that. The guy's 33. Like, we need to clean these players out, bro. City do it. All of the big clubs do
Bro,
it.
he's
No
got 2 years
sentiment. No
left.
sentiment.
You need
Hold
to
on.
replace.
He's got
You need
2
to
years.
replace what he can do. That's
He's
what you
got
need
2
to do.
years left, though.
You need to
How can you
what he
replace
can
him?
do.
There's not many players like him in world
Would you
football,
keep him
you
for
know what
one
I'm
more
saying?
year?
Not if we can get money out of him. I think we're broke in it, so we need to get money while we can. I think you should still get.
Bro, we need some
We're not
reflection.
aiming. We're not aiming for a 6 though at all. Have you not noticed this? We're not aiming for 6. We're looking at 2 10s and an 8.
Nah, if we don't get a 6, we're cooked, man.
You can have a Ugarte
man.
and Collier.
You know what,
I
but
think
I think-
Collier, but
I think if we sell Casemiro, we'll get a 6. Well, I think we're looking.
I
at
don't think so.
what-
I think,
United
I
are
think,
allergic. United are
guarantee
allergic to good
Collier's going to be
sixes,
our going forward 6. They're going to look at other positions.
We ain't had a good 6 since Michael Carrick.
Bro,
Yeah,
what did I say
yeah.
on the stream the other day?
But
cuz?
before that, like it was
It's the
Scholes,
same
and we
thing,
were
bro.
dying out for another. No, Pogba. Pogba was a decent.
He's not a 6. He's not a 6.
Pogba ain't a
though.
six.
No, but he
Pogba.
could do it. He could do it. Like
No, he couldn't. He couldn't.
Yeah.
He
no,
could
he's
not
telling
be-
me he didn't have the passes, bro. Left foot.
Oh yeah,
right
but
foot.
yeah, but it's more than that, bro. It's about
It's
what about when he
been-
got caught in possession and stuff like that. I don't go on, bro. You don't want Pogba back there. You want him up there.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
what we
he
felt.
didn't
That's
live
what we
tonight.
felt. That's
Yeah.
not retarded.
So
Like, when
so
he come in here with Ollie, he's playing 10, going crazy, brazy in the season, and all of a sudden, like, only United expect a player of that
Wing.
ilk to go and
On
be
the
a
wing.
DM and play wing and stuff. Like, bro, what are we doing? But United are.
Left wing Pogba.
Yeah, until that
Yeah.
Arsenal game where we
Look,
lost,
I
yeah,
like-
and then that whole thing went to bust. Remember that 4-4-2 at Arsenal at Emirates? He would play left mid and he was crap, and that was it.
Facts. Just a couple of super chats come in. Big up Love United Hater Ops. Just a reminder, last season we won the FA Cup versus Liverpool on the 120th minute OT. We went on to win that trophy by nearly bottling it against Coventry, and then today Maguire dagger 120th minute. Right, that's crazy. Big up Moroccan Moss. The manager was awful. We only made moves when Amorim threw away the tactics and played Route 1 football. I'm here to spoil the party. Open up your eyes. Listen, we'll get onto that later on. MDR summarized, we played so well when we were sending balls over the top. It got bad when it changed to possession. It was the best teamwork I've seen from the squad in a long time. Big up the pad on the chat. And Sophia says, real talk, does Garnacho and Hojlund have beef? Brother, I swear down. I feel, you know what, yeah? I actually feel for Hojlund. You can say what you want here about Hojlund.
Yeah.
But when you got a man,
I don't think
Hojlund
he was
everyone.
that bad today. To be fair, Hojlund.
I don't
He
think he
linked
was
up
bad.
pretty
I don't think he was bad. But bro, man,
He
don't
linked up
like
pretty
that. That Garnacho don't want to pass to him, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
what it is.
Garnacho's like that with everyone.
No, not really, because he found Ugarte out of nowhere.
Even if you go back to the Ahmad goal against Liverpool, like the person mentioned, he didn't even want Ahmad to score that. He set him up. He's not that guy, man.
Pass
He's
a
not.
bit behind him. Yeah.
He don't.
You know what it is?
He don't
Kaz
enjoy
said it.
assistant.
When he gets on that left-hand side, he suddenly thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo reincarnated. And he's not. He doesn't look to pass. He starts doing step over. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Play simple. Pass the ball.
How many times does Dorgu overlap and he don't pass it, and then we get caught out in transition on the
No,
way back?
to be fair though, Dorgu did give him one on a plate today in the 6-yard box, and he was like just late to it. This is my
Yeah, he
issue.
wasn't in the box. Yeah.
Yeah. Garnacho played the overlay to Dorgu. Dorgu squared it to the 6-yard box, and he was late to it. And here's the thing: he focuses too much, in my opinion, on arguing for which passes he didn't get. But when he gets the passes, he's nowhere there. Like the Ugarte one, there's a reason why Ugarte scored that. He was in the right position, but fair enough. Like that was a box crasher. The other one, he should have scored it. He squared it to Dorgu, put it perfectly in 6-yard box, and he was angry at himself. And this is why he focuses too much on the passes he doesn't get. Is Garnacho frustrating? Of course. There's a couple of times. There was that one that we were both countering, and he took one of the defenders and ran left, and Garnacho kept going right,
and he
right,
shot
right, until he made it like an isolated one-on-one. He couldn't get a shot on target. He got blocked. And I'm looking at it, and it's just like, I actually tweeted this. I was like, I watch Garnacho and Hojlund, and I feel like they don't play on the same team. Like they don't have chemistry. It's like they don't know that they're allowed to play with each other, or pass to each other, or they're a part of the same attack. And I don't know why. Like I don't know what they do on the training pitch. Did they not spend enough time together? But it never looks like they're on the same team together. It's always looking like one or the other.
Staffy, I'm just dreaming about. Imagine you replace Garnacho with Cunha in that position,
Bro, different story,
season.
man.
I want Jackie, you know.
Both of them.
Jackie, Cunha, both 10s, yeah. And obviously, a certain man are saying Usherman.
Oh my god!
Both of them.
Don't get me started with this guy that you just added, Saeed. This guy mid game was ready to commit to Olympiacos next year. No. Why is this guy here, man?
Nah, but you know what? I'm gonna let him off, man, because everyone at one point said this team.
Yeah,
so Michael, you converting to the other side, bro.
I'm not
No,
gonna
that's
say
the second
Staffy
team.
because
He's
he said the
Greek.
same shit as
Oh,
me.
he just
nigga.
Like Griggs is emotional, but it's acceptable
everyone is,
emotions because everyone is. We all do the same
is,
shit.
man.
I like Griggs. When I got into the TO and I was like, and you gave it back a little bit. I was like, you know what? Fairs, we all do it, man. There's no point.
Bro,
Nah,
It is what it is.
next year, I'm taking a trip to Athens. I got Olympiacos Champions League, and then I'll make a little pit stop in Manchester for Wednesday night. I could do Tuesday, Wednesday.
stop.
You're not
Yeah,
hard,
for
bro.
Wednesday night.
Whoa, bro. It's easier to get to Athens than it is to Manchester.
I don't think you understood that whole sequence of what you just meant.
About what?
Tuesday night's Olympiacos Champions League. Wednesday night, Man United Champions League. It's calm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But who's A and who's B?
I mean, I'm Greek, so Olympiacos is always A. It's my.
Whoa, guys,
It's the first time
no.
Listen.
Hey, we got a fraud in here, bro. What the hell?
Nah, you know what?
I'm joking.
Home country.
Bro, United,
To be
bro,
fair,
think
he
you're
did
through.
tell me his dad took him as a child to his first ever game. It was
United,
Olympiacos.
bro.
So I let him off the
Why
hook.
you lying, Marwan? You're Moroccan, G. You're from Tangier and that. You support them teams over there, no?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your dad bringing you to those games. What
Bro,
you
it's in
doing?
Athens, bro. We're talking
Bro,
about
bro,
country.
listen to me.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Right.
You
I
support your
think
Moroccan
everyone
team
can
first.
back their country.
Allow
Saeed with you in
Bro,
Somalia, Staffy with
Somalia.
Egypt. Bro, like,
Somalia.
we all back
Bro.
our national team.
Bro, if Somalia was about to win the World Cup, F United, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Somalia World
100%.
Cup. Like, what we doing there?
That's
What we
what I'm
doing
saying,
there?
bro.
I doubt it
Like,
happens.
what the hell do you-
I doubt it happens, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, like, come on, bro.
I've seen our team win shit, man. Like, yo, our country, man. Come on, man. We did silence
So
the
if
Racing.
Somalia ever gets into such a position where they win the world, I'll celebrate with you because that's
Come on, man.
crazy.
You know,
We
That's
locked up
mad.
Sergio Garassi, bro.
Country number one, bro.
Sergio
Country
Garassi
number
scored
one.
3 goals against Barcelona.
Barcelona.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. But you know what's mad, yeah? Like, I just think for me, today needs to happen for the manager, bro, because a lot of people, they are talking about him. I know that super chat there, bro. I think he needs, you see the way I've never seen him celebrate like that, you know. He jumped in the air like there was, bro.
I can't
he
lie.
needed that, bro.
And Nana nearly belly flopped him though.
Berada,
You know what I mean?
was
You see
in
what
the
Nana did?
stands.
And then Nana's
He was
a brick.
fuming.
He's a brick house, you know.
Did you not see Hojlund pushing the manager as well?
Yeah.
These man don't realize you're twice the size of this man. Please leave him.
Yeah.
Berada,
Bro.
Berada was in the stands, and I don't know if he was pissed off or he was shitting bricks.
He's got mad
because-
poker. He's got mad poker face.
Oh
bro.
He's got
my
a mad
God.
poker face. He's got a mad poker face.
Yeah, that was.
I can't lie.
Listen, Amorim. Like, listen, everybody knows this is the guy that I wanted to join Manchester United. So,
Oh no!
I
Don't
don't
say
know.
that in front
Yeah.
of the chat. You'll get attacked.
I
Man.
mean, I don't care. I
No,
don't
no,
care
no.
because at the end of the day, he does well or he doesn't. If he doesn't do well, I know he'll go to another club and do well because Manchester United's own case is special. It's going to take a very special manager to get us to where we need to go. And the fact that people don't understand that is difficult. Is Amorim that guy? I don't know. I think he has
Nobody knows.
some
Nobody
good
knows.
skills.
Yeah.
But it's
I
going
was,
to be
hey,
very...
bro, boys, I was hammering out at halftime. I don't know what you
I
were
don't know.
saying. I don't know what you were doing. Like,
You've been Amorim out, bro. What you
no.
talking about?
I've been flirting with
You've been
I've been
Amorim
flirting
out.
with it. I've been
No, you
flirting.
know what it is? You've been talking too much to Minna, bro. That's what it is. Stop talking to Minna.
No. Do you know what it was, bro? Listen, bro.
Not Mina. Minna. It's a not. It's a
Listen.
one of.
I was about to say, man. That's right,
Guys,
yo.
this guy made no changes, yeah, and then all the changes came once the sending off came. So
And they
you know,
scored.
I was like, bro, like,
I went.
our
Hold
team
on.
looks
After we were
tired,
2-0
like.
up, what we did?
All right, not how, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Now,
Like,
when the game started to drift away from us,
yeah.
You know,
4-2, I was everyone out. I was out on Manchester United, bro. I almost unsubscribed from Saeed TV. I didn't want to see no United content no more. I was like, I'm
80th
done.
minute.
I'm subscribing from
It's a
everyone.
mad thing
I'm
after this
deleting my
goal,
channel, and I'm just leaving. I'm never seen again.
Big up Rhino, man.
I think again, I try to be
Hey,
fair. I
Rhino
think
in the cup. Shout out Rhino, man.
there's only so much minutes certain players have in their legs. Luke Shaw
Yeah, man.
probably doesn't have more than 30
Changes,
minutes.
bro.
But what subs would you have wanted us to make based on the players on the
That's-
bench?
The
'Cause
same,
That's
the
what
same
I'm saying.
subs. The same
Oh, a
subs.
bit
Sorry,
earlier.
earlier.
But then again, Mason Mount did fuck all, bro. What did he do?
The subs had to come.
No,
on.
you
No,
know what?
Saeed.
Nah.
His energy, Saeed.
But
The
yeah,
first thing he
also-
done when he came, Saeed, I know you don't like it, but you
Bro,
asked
he
me a
didn't do
question. I'm
anything
not
for
telling you
me.
it's the best thing in the world. You're asking what does he give you? The first thing he does when he comes on, he tracks the guy who's about to play the throw in, and he gets the ball off him in the corner, and we start attacking. These are the little things that yes, we don't see because how much we spent on him, and he's the number 7, and we expect end product. But I'm talking about the
But on the
context of
ball,
what we
though,
have until the end of the season.
My thing was,
If United
Lyon were
signed
good on the ball.
him on a free, if United signed him on a free at the end of that,
Yeah, we wouldn't be
the year,
talking like
we'd
that.
have
I
been
hear
fine.
you.
I hear
yeah.
that.
No, but my
Well,
thing
Not
it's
just
was,
to find the
yeah.
signing, but he generally does give us that energy off the ball when he comes on.
No, but my
This is
problem
why I
was
wanted to see
Lyon
him
had the
earlier.
ball. Lyon had the ball, and I was like, what is Mason Mount doing? And the problem with Mason Mount is when you haven't got the ball, he becomes useless, for me personally anyway. You know what I mean? And that's where I think we struggled. We couldn't get on the ball. Lyon were dictating with 10 minutes.
No, I thought.
Like, his pressing is like that's one of his main attributes. So you're saying like when he's off ball, he provides a lot for us in terms of leading the press and winning the ball back. In my opinion,
But that's why I didn't
Yeah,
see
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
enough.
say
I
No,
didn't
that.
see
but
it
you know
enough
what? You
for
know
me.
what? You know what, Saeed? You know what, Saeed? Yeah, when they brought in Lacazette first, and that's when the game changed. So I don't think it mattered where he was going to play or who we had on the pitch at that point. We was always going to get pushed back. My whole thing is when he could dragging away Taliafico, yeah, and one Taliso before he got sent off. Delo stopped making those runs that he was doing. He became passive again. But I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to be negative on Delo because I thought Delo was actually all right until he got
That
skinned
finish,
up.
that finish. Bottom
Yeah,
left.
like he got skinned up. He got skinned up by that young Fofana kid. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But it's just but a lot of the time when he was drawing a space, we never utilized it. That's what I found. I thought putting Kobe up front was a howler, slightly. But he said that he doesn't. He said he doesn't have no legs at the moment.
Good.
Yeah.
He got
No,
it
but yeah,
right.
but he's
The man
still-
got it
but not
right, bro.
He
The
did,
man's
yeah, but he
got it
just,
right.
yeah, but he didn't put him up front. He changed his position. He put him on the left and put Maguire up front.
Yeah. Spot on, bro. He dropped Kobe into like that 9.
Bro, Kobe only scores bangers, bro, man. Have you
Oh,
noticed, man?
bro, what a goal, bro.
He-
Hey,
I
bro.
still ain't even seen.
B man back on FIFA.
Not only
What
has
a
he scored
goal.
bangers, it's the timing, the
Yeah.
mentality. To
No, bro, what a
Liverpool
goal,
in
bro.
that
Like,
moment.
Kobe, hey,
Move.
guys.
Liverpool,
Come on,
Man
man.
City. Now,
Yeah,
bro, the
the
guy's 19
composure
years
and
old.
everything is
Man,
mad, yeah.
there was certain man that was saying, "Oh, I'm not sure. We need to find a position from." This is Kobe Manu, bro.
Yeah.
You don't find a position for this player. He's
You
special.
don't let him go, man. You don't let
Bro,
him go,
you
man.
can't. I'm
Trust
telling
me.
you, Man United fumble Kobe Manu. We're
So,
done, bro. I'm telling you.
bro, would you say like Amorim got the substitutions right? Because I'm still on the fence with that.
No, they came too
I
late.
think that's
Listen,
the most you
listen.
could do.
It's semantics, isn't it? For me, end of the day, they impacted the game. Some of them impacted it more than others. You said Mason Mount. I didn't see it in that way. Kobe scored a goal. Bro, end of the day, momentum carried us through. It might not have been tactical, whatever happened today. But, bro, I don't give a shit whether Amorim did it or not. Man United are through, man, them.
Well, I hear
Who
it. I
gives a
hear it.
shit?
No, it's true. It's true.
Like,
Like,
I'm thinking about it on the grand scheme of things. United are through to a semi-finals of the Europa League. It's a
When is
knockout.
that?
When we play Bilbao, this game is irrelevant.
When
It's
is that?
irrelevant.
When is the semi-final? How
I
far?
think it's 2 weeks, you know.
2 weeks,
Oh,
yeah,
Is,
2 weeks.
is Ahmad back for that?
It's local.
Bro,
Maybe.
I reckon he's
Ahmad
back.
back.
I reckon he's back.
4 weeks.
I reckon he's back. He's already on the training, anyways. I think he'll be on the bench, max, but I don't
Bro,
think he'll
even
might.
now I'm thinking like, bro, Hojlund, bro, that's the only guy, yeah. That
His link up was
like,
alright though. I thought his link up was
Yeah, he
all
did.
right,
Decent.
though, like,
No,
Yeah, he was
decent.
better. He was better.
Guys,
He was better.
decent.
he got
Let's not
ignored,
do
bro.
that, man. Let's not
Look,
do that.
I'm not for Hojlund, yeah. Don't get
Kobe
me
looked
wrong.
better up
It
front.
wasn't a
The
bad
guys-
performance
Kobe
from
The
looked
him.
guy's,
better
a,
up
the, guy's
It
a,
wasn't.
the guy's a scrub, yeah, but he linked with the low very well. Put in Bruno a couple times. We didn't make the best of the situations. He was actually all right.
All right, he had a good
Yeah, he
game.
was all right.
Like, how about this? If
How many
Garnacho
bad
decided,
games?
if Garnacho, yeah, but it's about today, so I don't care about before, yeah. So if he decided to lift his chin up, Garnacho, the guy would have had at least one goal to a tap in that you can't even miss.
Yeah. Let me read this guy in subject. He said, another day, another 4 goals conceded. By the way, Amorim ball had us 38% possession, 11v11. What happened to this? I will play my style BS. Another hipster. He's clearly obviously Amorim
People
now.
don't know Amorim's
Yeah,
style
yeah.
though. This is the problem. This is the thing. People don't go study a manager, understand how he plays, and then they start saying things. I'm like, Amorim is flexible. This is why it's so weird to me when people come out and say he's not. He's flexible, but he stays within a certain framework of how he wants to play. But he can't change his system around. He can't go more defensive. He can't sit back. Like that's why he's against Manchester City. You know, he sat back more. He counter-attacked more. He used Gyökeres to go on the break and stuff like that. So I don't know. For people, listen, if you don't like Amorim, cool. But don't say stuff like, he doesn't want to play his style. You're 2-0 up. You're counter-attacking. You should blow away Lyon at that point. It's straightforward.
Right.
Garnacho would
Bro,
have the game.
hold on. Yo, guys.
On the point, Garnacho finishes the game, and that's 3-0.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Whole
we're not-
different conversation.
No,
Home
guys.
and
You
dry.
can't take everything away from Amorim on that point because for
No,
me,
but you can.
yeah.
You can though. You can because this is
No,
the key.
no,
If we
you can't.
play well, we won't score.
For
we'll
me,
lose, and
for me,
everyone
look,
points
like-
the finger on that.
Bro, look, for me, you're 2-0 up, yeah. You were dominated the game. You should have made some changes because, bro, when it got to like the 75th minute or the 80th minute before they got that sending off, I think the first change came with Mazraoui. Mazraoui was injured or whatever happened with that, him and Lindelof, whatever happened. But, bro, like, how are you taking off those players and not making a change?
Look,
we're going, honestly, bro, like, after extra time, like we're playing. He then made the changes. He brought in Harry Amas. He brought on who else did he bring on? He brought on
Ericsson.
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 The changes.
Ericsson changed the game.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you do that earlier? That's my point.
But I feel like, do you know what it is though, bro? I feel like
everyone was tired.
I think that people flip flop, like, because there's times we brought on Ericsson like the last game, and then people said, "Why did we bring on Ericsson?"
No. They're down to 10 men. Yo,
yeah,
bro,
you have to go for it though.
They're down to 10 men.
But they did go
down
for
to
it
10 men, but they were still slicing through us. Their attack.
Yes, bro.
Dangerous.
They were still slicing through us with 10 men, and we're making changes, bro. It was disgusting, bro. So when
Ericsson's gonna change that, how?
Well, bro, look, I wanted Ericsson before. Like, ask
I feel like you're trying to crash on the man. What you doing?
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
What you doing? This ain't that kind of party, my bro.
Ericsson plays ball. I'm not gonna lie. And when you bring on Ericsson, I'm not saying he has legs, and I'm not saying we need to build on Ericsson leading to the future. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, when you want to play some decent football, where you're playing tiki taka, Ericsson can play that football, right? That's all I'm saying. But bro, like the change for me, how we started and how we ended is everything for me. You ended with Harry Maguire up front, yeah, and bloody Kobe in the 9, and it was all a mess. It's like, why wouldn't he just do it before? So for me, I'm questioning.
There was no need to do it though, because we were 2-0 up.
No, there was, because they got a man sent off. No. There was. They got a man sent off. Yeah,
not
it's 2-2.
Not with the players Lyon had on the pitch. Not with Cherky on the pitch. Not with the other.
He made
changes
at 3-2 to Lyon. He made changes then.
No, he's got a point. Amorim wasn't proactive in that regards. He wasn't. He allowed the game to drift in. That's an error.
I'm not saying Amorim out. I'm just saying he's learning.
He's just criticizing that. Because I was calling for substitution. I was like, yo, bro, come on. We need something here.
85th minute.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. But you know,
I get what you mean.
You lot are saying this over Ericsson. Like, where is it? Who you
get Ericsson in the 60th minute?
I think it's a momentum of the game. Yeah.
Who taking off for Ericsson in the 60th minute?
Who taking off?
Yeah,
I'm not bringing on to Ericsson.
Safe, man. If Amorim made the changes early and the game went the way it went, you'd still be saying the same shit.
Bro, no. Ron, listen, bro. At 2-0, Mandem, at 2-0, yeah? At
2-0 to do what?
Bro, at 2-0, yeah, you're changing up the whole thing, and you're making changes to see out the game, and you're playing towards that ending. Like,
but we don't have players on the bench to do that, bro.
You're
bringing on a 17-year-old.
No, he does.
36-year-old.
No.
That's half alive. Like, what
do you know why your argument doesn't actually, like, bro? He made those changes. No, but he made those changes. He made those changes after the 90th minute.
But then he changed the change.
That should
Why did he have
something.
Yeah, but so what? He changed it. He corrected himself by changing the change.
He corrected it, so he made a mistake. Why would he make it before?
Everyone makes mistakes.
Kaz, that should tell you something. Again, Menu's coming back from injury. Mount's coming back from injury. There's a certain amount of minutes these guys have in their legs.
I'm saying, you man are going on. He's got bare options on the bench.
Luke Shaw as well.
No, he doesn't. I get what you're saying. He made changes. Why wouldn't you make them sooner? That's also, guys. Another question to the whole panel. Yeah. The way we end games, why can we not start like that? Why can we not just go in, attack, do what we did? No, we didn't. We didn't
really blame the manager.
Why can't we just play like that all the time? Why can't we just go for the next?
Maguire on top, to be fair.
Marwan, what did I say? What did I say in the chat? Yeah, when it was
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Started moving towards Lyon. Did I not say they're going to score one? They're going to equal.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you said it.
But this is what we do.
You have a mentality issue, though. You have a mentality issue.
It's a strong mentality issue. It's like, bro, why are you ending the game a certain way? But bro, like, why can't you just
Diego Dalot? Because Diego Dalot is criminal. Should I tell you why Diego Dalot is criminal? I've noticed here when we crumble, a lot of it comes down to the inability just to keep the ball and do the basics. Diego Dalot, I don't know what he was doing. He started just put the ball up in the air.
You can say that about everyone, man. You can say the same about Bruno.
Sorry?
Grenade. You can say the same about Bruno. He's a grenade launcher as well.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that the overall the team, when they go through adversity, they crumble. Yeah. You see them empty, they're fragile. We can blame the manager, but ultimately the players are very fragile.
So do you know where that comes from? It's the lack of fundamentals. When you don't have the right physical profiles, when you don't have the right technical profiles, again, we all watch Arsenal go to the Bernabeu and cruise like it was nothing. When you know you're not fast enough, you're not going to push higher up the pitch. Everyone, listen, Maguire won the game at the end, right? But this team, anytime he plays, we sit far too deep. We always go deeper, and it's like, man, you see, Yoro today was defending that whole line on his own. Even he was defending that whole space on his own.
Do you know what game? Do you know what game today reminded me of? And let me know if you man agree. Do you know when we played Sevilla and Martinez got injured that season? We were 2-0 up, battering them, all of that. They came back. I know it was the first leg; it was a bit different, and then what happened? We went there, shut the bed. That's the problem.
Did Maguire get sent off that game?
No, he had an own goal. He had
a howler though. He had a howler.
Him and Malacio were dead.
What are we saying for Maguire? We keeping him next season?
No,
thank you,
please.
thank you.
No,
I hope he makes some money out of that guy. But I don't.
Hold on.
They've
already triggered him.
They gave him a deal.
Hopefully, hopefully that.
Hopefully to get like 10-15 million from someone.
Yeah, but if he's like 5th, 6th choice, does it really matter? Like if he's
I don't think it does, man. Look, bro, he come in today.
Really matter.
The Lit was injured. Like, he had no one else to play there. Martinez.
Where is the Lit? What's wrong with this guy?
He's injured.
What's wrong with him though?
He had an ankle injury.
I don't think it's a serious injury, but I think he's
well, I hope he's there for the second leg, because if we can't persist with Maguire or Lindelof against Bilbao. Now we understand that the Lic's our best defender by a country mile.
And he's terrible.
I don't know.
Hey, Mandem, Yoro's performance today. Did you see how he's running and
bro? Yeah, he's progressing the ball sick. Yeah. He's started a lot of our attacks.
He's moving like Iniesta in that midfield, boys.
That's Baby Rio, bro. That's my nickname to him. He's Baby Rio, bro. He's carrying that ball into the midfield. That's Baby Rio.
I would like to see him do more switch of plays, Yoro. That's the one thing I would like to see him do more.
When he first came, he was doing it, but he doesn't do it as much.
He's not doing it as much now. I'd like to see.
That's the first time I see him attack the space, though. Like that was different.
Yeah, he did it a lot over the last couple.
He was confident.
He's been good since the Southampton game.
He gave us a lot of space in that first half. I thought they were very, very poor in the first half.
He got cooked in that game. He's been good since. I can't lie.
Bro, it's been cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people just see little clips online and they think, yo, this guy's dead. Come on, bro.
Yeah, let me hear Euro. I remember when people were saying that.
They got just the one thing was spooky. Like
it was, but
that's the welcome to
that
game, though.
Yeah, but that can happen to anyone. But that's not.
Welcome to the Premier League moment, man.
This is the Euro I thought we'd see off the rip. You know what I'm saying,
man?
He's young and it's Man United, didn't understand it, but I'm high on Euro.
On Euro, did you not see? I'm not sure if this is true, Kaz. Like, but apparently, like he replied on his Instagram. Is that true?
No, that was fake. That was fake.
Oh, fake. All right.
Another was fake as well. Big up to Butter Dogs and let's go. What you saying? Big up the panel. Amorim haters, shut up and sit down. Never found making sense as usual. No agendas and progression, not perfection. Let's go, Amorim. That's what it's about. Listen, I believe, and I've maintained it. I believe Amorim should be allowed to have at least a window to get his players in, and then we can fully judge him. If the club don't want to do that, cool. It is what it is. I'm not emotionally involved in managers, but I just want to fair. I think it's got to be fair. Give the manager a summer window to let him do what he's got to do. If we find out he's not good enough, cool. It is what it is. But for me, just give him a window, bro. That's all I ask from everyone.
We got to correct that Ten Hag second season window where we signed Hojlund, we signed Mount, and we signed Onana. We got to correct that window badly because our goalkeeper keeps letting us down. Our striker is just not good enough, clearly not good enough. And we don't have anyone in that midfield that can play in that 10 position. Because Bruno constantly should play deeper in my opinion because he looks better. But in those 10 positions, we don't have anybody. No one really. Or let Kobe Mainu, but like,
Kobe
again,
and
I wouldn't want...
That's it. You got Kobe and Mount as the 10s, or Ericsson as the 10s, and you got Agate, Bruno, and I'm just saying, bro. I'd rather Bruno.
I think Kobe definitely needs to be a 10, but I don't know who he should be partnered with though.
I'm giving you the options, bro. It's Ericsson or it's what's his name? bro.
Ericsson's going. Who cares?
Yeah,
No, but
Eriksen's coming.
we're not even doing that. It's who's gonna get us across the line
Maybe
to the end of
Kobe
the
and
season.
Zaxi. Maybe Kobe
Yeah,
and Zaxi.
no one.
Zaxi's out. No, we're talking to the end
Oh,
of
you
the
mean
season.
for now? You mean for now?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
for now. So I'm like,
For now, yeah, Kobe
it's-
in the 10 for sure. For now.
No one wants to talk
And
about
who
the,
else?
no one wants to talk about the decisions today.
Eriksen.
By the way, I didn't mind the ref today, to be fair. But I'm saying
The
that
one
free
thing
kick-
he should have sent Tolisso off earlier, in my opinion.
he didn't have a choice. He can't go to VAR for that one, so he's behind. So, but really and truly,
That
their
was
system should
big,
be
you
helping
know.
him
I'm
there.
not gonna lie.
The system should be helping him there.
I'll
But
take
my
it.
one was the free kick that they got the goal from. The first goal was not even a free kick, by the way, and the second one was because of our own mistakes. Again, how many times like what I want to see in the media? By the way, he's lucky, but I would like the same way they're trying to critique Yoro. I want to see the same shit from Maguire if they're gonna do that. Then, even though he scored a winning goal, because how many times do we see these moments and he gets saved by the media? The guy is a scrub. We can't play with this guy in the back line. He's rubbish. Maguire, I don't care if he scored, but he's rubbish.
Yeah,
Bro, look
it's
at the way
his bozo
he
moments,
defended
man.
Turkey in one of the moments when
I
we
thought for
needed
me,
him.
I blame Luke Shaw for not putting a challenge in there. I thought he bottled the challenge,
Take
bro.
the yellow,
That-
innit? Take the yellow.
Why are our centre backs so scared to step forward? It's like
They
every
are
time
scared,
I see
I know.
them do this, they're
I know.
scared to get Bond on pace. Whether people like him or
Because
not,
they're
Van Dijk in that
immobile,
position, you're not getting past him for the most
They're all
9
immobile.
out of
Elliot's
10
immobile.
times.
Gabriel.
Maguire's immobile. Lindelof's immobile. If you half turn any of them three, it's lights out. Yoro's
Yeah.
the only one that can maybe
Yeah,
recover.
no, bro, I'm
We've
not
got
gonna
no
lie.
pace in our
Thingy-
defense. We've got no
thingy
pace
back as well,
anywhere,
what's
bro. Our
his name?
team is
Heaven.
flat. We've got no
The young
pace.
G's, fam. You the young G's.
No
whole
pace
team,
anywhere.
On the ball, bro. On the ball, I'm pretty sure we would all love to like
Just
attack
send Shaw to the
Maguire on
gulag,
ball.
man. Just send him to
Yeah,
the
he's
gulag.
looking fat in that
The
as well.
fan,
Bro, he's always been fat, Rhino. You little pigeon in
No,
Trafalgar
but
Square, bro, just bumping about with his little head, bro. That's what he does. You're done with him, bro. Sick of him.
He's
all the
scamming us
time.
out, scamming
Hey,
the
your
club,
neighbors
man.
hate you, bro.
Bro, he
I
just
think
walks
that-
about with his
Random,
little chest and that. How you
random.
overweight as a football player?
When
Come
Shaw
on,
gave
come on.
away that penalty today, yeah. It
was it
summed
sure?
up-
I didn't even know. Was it sure?
Yeah,
it
I'm not
was
sure,
It looked
bro.
like it was
Come
sure.
on,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, how dare you? How dare you? You prioritize England. You come here in our biggest game of the season, and you're just on holds on it. Just
He's
summed up
scamming the
United,
wage,
bro.
man.
We got,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Big up to knowledge that Saeed is there. There's no strings of getting players. Ineos are buying players for the club, not for the manager. So what's the point giving a failing manager who needs system-specific players?
That doesn't work like that. They still buy players for the club, but it caters to what the manager needs. So, however, this whole is in your side in the Amorim side, bro. It's long.
Cass,
I can't be
I'm
bothered.
with you, yeah, because
So
in the
boring,
chat
man.
that you're in the chat that we're in, yeah, whenever it's a good signing, it's Ineos, and whenever it's a bad signing,
It's
it's
Amorim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no consistency.
AKA Minna.
Ugh.
Trying to say,
But-
Dorgu,
yeah.
apparently Dorgu is apparently an Amorim signing, but when I said Heaven, that's an Ineos one. I'm like, make it make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
See,
Big up
so
Lucas says,
people-
hey,
Go ahead,
Yoro,
Sorry.
man of the match, put his head on the line. Future. Big up Bulldog says, expected Amorim to cook. It's like asking you lot to do your podcast with shitty Wi-Fi. Come on, y'all. Be realistic. This man has been asked to do impossible with the impossible. Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, you definitely can't do. You know, and I've always said for me, the quality is outweighing his tactics. I really do. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not been a perfect manager, and I get it, but the quality is still.
No,
for
but
me,
Saeed, you know what it is?
isn't
People
there.
are too inconsistent with whether it's the players or whether it's the manager. And sometimes I get a bit lost in it as well, yeah. But bro, like we clearly know that these players have a mentality issue. I don't know where this
And a
all
quality
that
issue.
problems from.
And a quality
yeah, there's
issue.
a quality issue. But it's so weird because Bear the man them are turning on the manager now, saying it's the players now, but the players are the ones that are saving the manager. The next minute now, bro, people are confused, bro.
Do you know what it is, man? We're all
One
just
thing we
getting-
do know is these players are not good. That's what we know, and that hasn't changed. I don't get how a system can just make these players that we already think are not good. They can make them better, but I don't know. It's hard because Amorim doesn't make it easy
Right,
for himself as well, man.
imagine this though.
I don't
How many
know, man.
situations did we find ourselves early against Newcastle, by the way, early against Lyon, or early in a few games? Right, don't get wrong. Some of these lineups are so smooth. I gave up before the ball even got kicked off nearly. Yeah, but I was saying like, but how many moments? If you actually had some quality there in those particular moments I mentioned,
Moments, yeah.
we're
The game's different.
we're burying teams quick, by the way, just like his sporting team does. Bury them quick. And then sometimes, but don't get me wrong, his sporting team was prone before until we made some super subs and they will come back and win the game for him. But it's just things like that. Mike, you know this, man. as well. Like,
Look,
you know
give-
this well, innit? Like,
Give Amorim half the chances we gave that bold bastard before him, bro. We'll be alright.
Bro.
Just half.
bro,
The thing is,
That
I
guy's the
remember
reason-
people
that
talking
guy's
about
the
Yeah, no, bro.
There's a reason why United
Saeed, I'm in the
traded
car park with you,
Yeah,
man.
let me see. Go
Like,
on, Griggs.
No, that's what.
Go on,
Yeah,
Griggs.
Griggs, that's what. Do you know what I'm seeing? See, look, I'm reading the chat now. Yeah, people will say, "All right, cool. Why didn't Amorim put this player on?" Then when he puts the player on, oh, but the player saved him. But then, which one is it? Like,
but
that's
they
what
also let him
annoys me.
down. But the same ones let him down.
Yeah,
Ducking.
that's what's so mad. It's
Ducking.
mad.
Right, everyone
man.
has a different replacement to the player. So like today when the lineup came out, I was annoyed. I was like, you know what? It should have been Casemiro, Bruno, Ugarte off, and one of Mount and Meno started. I tweeted that.
Or both.
Yeah.
Bare people said, no, it should be Casemiro off and Ugarte there because he's better than him. And then bare people said, no, I don't even want Mount. Everyone has a different solution to that position. So when you go around and you take votes, no one actually, like, there's no one unanimous decision. Everyone thinks the solution is a different player. Either way, someone's going to be butthurt because the player that they wanted actually didn't start and the player that they hate started. And at the end of the day, it's not going to please everyone. Like, there's always going to be at least one person who's not happy with it.
It's like going to your kitchen, bro. Yeah, open up your fridge and seeing nothing there, bro. And you're trying to make something happen. I believe that's what Amorim is doing.
Hey, Chelsea loses on Polish builders. That's crazy.
Sorry, Ron. Like,
No,
I just believe, like, bro, like we are toothless when we attack, and I do see something there. And whether or not we can improve by signing attacking players that can take us forward, I'm still on the fence with that.
I thought first half we were cooking, you know, Mandem.
Thank you, bro. Are you watching the difference?
Say that.
Yeah.
If we go 3-0, we want to have this
Yeah,
conversation.
big up Mo Stacks. I'm still
I
Amorim.
can't lie. I don't know why people are saying like that first
I
half.
said Amorim
Was a
now.
4-0 first half.
I thought that first half, I'm not gonna lie, we looked good in open space because Lyon were making some dumb mistakes in their build up, but they were cutting through it. Shirky should have bagged in the first half. He had a one-on-one that he missed. He should have
Yeah, I
bagged.
agree.
And it would have been 2-1 at that point.
We played our best performance though for me in a long while, and I know the barometer is dead, yeah, and whatever. But I thought for me we were pressing well, we were linking up well. Hojlund was linking up well. We were creating overloads. Like we were getting into their box.
Saeed, what about when it became 10 men? Yeah, and you still saw them broke it. They broke us the same way.
10 men.
Here's where I'm like, yo. Someone has to answer.
The pressure is more on us than them with 10 men. They can sit back and counter us.
They can, yeah.
They still done the same job. They still outplayed us. They still had so many opportunities. Onana's going low in that, which I've never seen them do before.
Look, that's where United have their success in the bigger games when we sit back and we counter. When it's on us to move the ball and
I agree.
We're not good.
We were poor with 10 men. I was embarrassed.
We did move the ball.
I was embarrassed.
I was embarrassed. It's because they have quality. Yes, I believe it's because they have quality.
All right, cool. Hold on. Okay, so when we went to the Emirates and we got 10 men and we came out of there looking like the better team, then what? Then it's Amorim out.
I feel like Arsenal at that time weren't playing well, you know.
Doesn't matter.
We're not playing well now. We're not good now.
I've already said Man United, a 10-man Man United put in a better performance than Real Madrid in both legs.
Yeah, well,
Stop it.
Listen to me. They have more technical. Like they put Almada in midfield, bro. We couldn't do that.
But we don't have
never do that.
Players, Saeed.
That's what I'm saying. When you have technical players, I feel like you can do that. You can do that more.
They make the coach's job easier. When you have someone like Cherki, you're not teaching Cherki to dribble.
Exactly.
You're not teaching him to
manage them. Yeah.
You're not teaching him anything.
No.
It's true. Now let Brian land. Go on.
You don't teach Lacazette how to. He's very good. Even at Arsenal, he's been very good at holding the ball up. And those kind of strikers are Maguire's nightmare. I didn't want to see if this manager, if the Lyon manager was smart, he would have played Lacazette from the start because Maguire would not have been able to contain him. It happened in the first game too. Maybe Lacazette come on, nobody's tracking him into midfield. Everyone just leaves him.
Run, bro. He's overweight and you can't.
It doesn't matter because if he's finding the space to receive the ball, it makes our life more difficult.
But my thing is, with United, I feel like we don't know how to appreciate technical players because even when we've had them in the past, we always just do dumb shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because guess what? Because we always play transition ball.
Because you'll get Matter and play him as a right winger, like what?
On transition.
It's true.
Like you'll have
a transition ball because no coach has been daring and confident enough to try and change that mentality.
No, bro.
No coach has tried to change it.
We've tried.
Because
we have tried.
A couple months in, they want him out, Brian.
We've tried, bro. Under Oli, we tried. Oli had
No.
Sancho, Ronaldo. Oli had all the
We're
football
still
players.
playing
Martial,
counter-attack.
Rashford.
We're still
Bro.
playing counter-attack with Oli. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He signed Sancho, and he wants him to,
Alright,
to do
alright.
90-yard sprints like Rashford. He was knocking the ball long for for Sancho to run onto. I'm like, what are you doing? He's never going to do that.
No, you're talking
Until
about Eric
United,
Ten Hag.
until United address.
No, that was Oli as well.
Always-
Oli.
it's always
Well,
gonna
let
be
me
the
hear
same thing.
that. Let me hear that point.
What's
Go
that?
on, Oracle.
No, I'm saying until United address their midfield, yeah, it's going to be the same thing. And who's
Facts, I
been the
agree.
main? Who's been the mainstay over all these years, over all these combinations, over all these managers, all these styles? What midfielder that's still playing in our team now?
Bruno.
Bruno.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, oh, bro, this is.
Bro,
Bro, we chat
listen.
about this all the time. So look, I always say
I
Bruno's an
promise
issue.
you. Look, he might listen.
But is he the
We
biggest
can't
issue
get
right
to
now?
Bruno
That's the
now. We
problem.
can't have
Let
chat
me
to
land,
Bruno.
man. Let me land.
Yeah, okay, let him land.
I'm not saying, yeah, like he's the be all and end all of the problems in it, but trust me, he ain't the solution either. He's just not, bro. There's too many teams in the Premier League, yeah, that bypass us physically and technically, and he just can't be the main man in the middle of the park, bro. He gives the ball away too much.
Yeah, but he's not
I'm
even
sorry,
playing
look,
like a main man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been one of Bruno's biggest criticizers over the
I know
years.
you have. I
But
know you have.
I've criticized them at times.
I don't
where
rate
I
him.
felt
I
like
don't-
our
I
team was
can't-
very
I can't-
good. One second.
Okay,
Our
let him
team
land,
used
yeah,
to be
go on.
good. Our team used to be good, and I felt our ceiling was limited by Bruno. Because the issue is that when we're a good team, and I feel like Bruno's our best player, I think there's limitations to it. Ever since we have massively regressed in terms of quality on the pitch. There's no longer Pogba here. There's no longer Matic here. There's no longer all these people that we used to have. Martial's no longer here. Rashford's no longer. All these good players that we had on that team, they're no longer here. Our team has massively regressed, yet he still looks like the best player. I can never talk about Bruno when he's the only one producing something in a mid-team. Like, we generally should be nowhere near winning a Europa League. And people don't understand that. Like, we are winning this Europa League based on, like, heroic games like we've seen today. Casemiro pops up with one game. Bruno pops up with a couple games in the group stage.
I agree.
You can't have this conversation about Bruno when you're this mid because he's way more talented, at least quality-wise, than everyone else. And I'll give him one thing. Ever since the Wolves send-off, because I lost my head, that's the day I was done with him. I was like, get him the fuck out of here. But you know what happened since? I think since that game, he's found so much shame for what he
Bro,
did.
the
Remember when
Everton
Aaron gave
game
him
was
that,
at fault
that
for both.
side eye
The
on the way
Everton
out?
game.
He's
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah.
He's been much more disciplined on the pitch. He actually doesn't do the things that we used to criticize him for, which is giving
bro.
away the ball too much,
Bro,
running like a
I've got
headless
receipts
chicken.
for everything,
He actually
yeah.
plays deeper in the midfield now. He constructs the midfield. He passes and moves. He actually wins more duels than our other DM, who is Ugarte. He's doing everything in the midfield. We needed a deep
Ugarte is
midfielder. He
shit anyway.
transitioned to
You're
that. So how can I
comparing
hate
shit to
on
shit.
him when he's doing all that? That I'm not gonna lie. That's hypocrisy from the fan base. We criticize him for something that he's not doing right now. So how can I still hate on him when he stopped doing some of these things?
Bro, you're saying
sorry,
he's
Ron.
not doing it. When
Let him
we
respond,
played
let him
Ev-
respond.
when we played Everton, yeah, and I remember this exactly, the game 2-2, yeah. Both of the goals were his fault from doing stupid. I've got the clips, bro. I'll show you. This guy is a liability.
Okay, so how many
on the
games
ball,
has he
bro.
won us?
But he's
But
he's
you named
taken
the
us-
game that he lost us. How many games has he won us?
Bro, like I don't. He's been there for 6-7 years. I don't got the numbers.
No.
for
I'm
each
talking
side,
about just
but I'm
this season.
saying.
Forget everything else. I'm talking about this season.
But how many games has he lost us?
This
Same
year,
amount.
You know what it
It's
is?
a
Hold on,
stylistic.
hold on.
It's a
I was
stylistic thing.
gonna say no.
If you want,
Let me just say one thing, bro. Honestly, all I wanted to say is, yeah, Bruno. The only thing is, yeah, he's a quality baller. Staffy's right. This guy can play in any other team.
He's more talented than the whole team.
Look, he's a quality baller, but the problem is, yeah, if you have him in the team, it's the same issue when we had Pogba. We signed Bruno when we had Pogba, and we still put Bruno ahead of him. So it's the thing where, like, with Bruno, it's like you have to get the right players around. We haven't done that with no other player that we've signed. With Pogba, we didn't do the same. But look, for me, Bruno is a problem. Last thing I'm going to say, Bruno is a problem. The reason why is because even if you play him as a CDM, he's not going to be the best CDM that's going to do the job that you
But I don't
require.
understand. He's been here for so many years. He's been part of every single thing we've tried, and it's not worked. So how are we not sitting there? And
It's not-
Everything goes
Yeah,
through.
Let me hear
Everything goes
Griggs. Let me hear Griggs. Let me hear Griggs and then Shells. Griggs and Shells.
Bruno, when he came in, right? United were still decent. We finished second, we finished third, we finished fourth, blah blah blah. Pogba was obviously the better player, but Bruno also contributed. Yes, the way that he played the football was chaotic and catastrophic at times, but he also did produce results at times. When he came in, Pogba was injured, right? Bruno got results. He got us floating, And then when Pogba and Rashford came back during lockdown, Greenwood got into the starting 11. Everyone started clicking. And now we talk about he's been part of the past 7 years. What have you, Safi mentioned it, what have United done to also cater to Bruno's strengths? This guy is never meant to be the Batman. He always needed like someone else to be the Batman, and he could have been Robin. Right now, he's being forced to play Batman, and obviously United are suffering results. But he's also this year, ever since the Wolves game, because I agree with Staffy, that Wolves game made me crash out.
He changed.
I called him
He
a
doesn't
fake
play the
captain.
same
and
way.
everything.
So what do you
But
think
since
are
that
his best
game,
qualities
it-
that we need to tailor
I think
to?
I think personally this year, his ball carrying has gone exponentially higher this year. He's actually carrying the ball past people. I'm seeing him nutmeg people. That Anfield performance that he had, where we got that 2-2 draw, he was exceptional.
I'll
That's
give you
the
that
best
one.
game I've ever seen Bruno play for United.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
And since then, I think he's actually generally entering a new arc in his career. He's entering that deep line playmaker arc, and he talked about it. He said that's something I see myself going into. I'm a similar player I think of is Hakan Çalhanoğlu at Inter Milan. The way that Inzaghi has him playing, I think that's something Bruno should be aiming to. That's why I think eventually Bruno should leave. He probably has 2-3 years left at the top level in football, and he should go compete for the big trophies because he's a big name in football. And I think that role for him works. At United, I don't think United will be able to recruit quickly enough and well enough for him to be able to utilize that role in a good
I still
team.
think he should go. Yeah.
The problem is his profile is so difficult to manage. That's the issue because he's not exceptionally fast. He's not exceptionally strong, but he has
control
good vision. One thing I'll say about Bruno is if there's a pass on, I know Bruno can possibly make that pass in transition, not against not against really a low block, but in transition. But that's the thing. So if you want Manchester United to transition out of this kind of football where we need to get Garnacho running, then Bruno is not the guy. Right now, this is how we're playing right now, right? And Bruno is so centered to that style of play. That's why he's super effective. But if you try and change, like we tried to change with Amorim earlier in the season, you saw he was trying to hold more possession. We went to Manchester City, we tried to hold possession, we tried to play that way. But you saw how it affected his game. He wasn't playing the best. Amorim is trying to complement everybody. He's trying to complement Casemiro, get legs around him. He's trying to complement Bruno. He's trying to complement all these guys. And this is the problem. When you're a coach and you're trying to complement all these guys, you lose your way of playing. You're not playing to your style. You're not playing to the best of your team's ability. You're not maximizing anybody's performance because you're complementing what's not good enough. So if you want to go, like it's so binary for me. People wonder why are you so obsessed with Cunha. I'm like, listen, you put Cunha in that left 10, you put Ahmad in that right 10. These two guys are going to press for 90 minutes.
But then
I know that for a fact.
Why am I hearing Bruno slander?
That's a good question. No. Where do you put Bruno? No. That's
I know. I've said this before.
I actually think long term with this formation, I don't think Bruno fits. I think if you play a 3 at the
That's
back,
what I said,
I think a 3-5-2 would like you mentioned, like Simone Inzaghi. I think that formation absolutely suits him. In this formation, I think long term. I don't think
the reason that doesn't work is because it's the Premier League. It's not going to work in Premier League.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Teams will eat him alive physically in the Premier League. You can't play in that position in Premier League. In Italy, you can do it all day, but in the Premier League, it's not going to work.
Staffy can attest to me. I've always said I think Bruno actually suits possession style football more than chaotic football because when you play possession style football, right, he has no choice but to be safe with the ball. He has no choice but to keep it ticking. If you tell him to play,
I don't see a different Bruno.
No, because he doesn't want you all the time. Because they have midfielders around them that force to play that style football. Whether you have Vitinha, whether you have João Neves,
I hear it.
But if you tell Bruno to play chaotic ball, you feed to the little devil on his shoulder that tells him to blast the ball. That's what you do when you tell him to play.
No, but
like
that's
Griggs, you either have it or you don't. It's like saying Iniesta. Iniesta will play how Iniesta is because that's just how Iniesta is as a footballer. This is just how Bruno Fernandes is as a footballer.
But Bruno, in my opinion, Bruno needs that extra level of coaching.
We misrepresented what Bruno was. Bruno Fernandes was never a number 10. We signed him and made him a number 10. He was never a number 10.
He was an 8.
He's a number. He's an 8. He's a box crusher. That's Bruno Fernandes. That's what his game is.
Before Shells goes, I just think for me right now, we need Bruno to perform. Like we just got to park any agenda right now. Bruno for me in this team, he's got.
We're not winning the Europa League without him, Saeed.
That's what I'm saying.
People are saying he's a problem now. He's the only reason
right now
he's
he's not a problem.
He's our best player. He's
one of our better players. So we've got to.
He's our best player.
And
give him the keys right now in this team and then move on.
if man want to move on from Bruno because he's aging that, cool. One thing I say is, man, I'm always saying, oh, we play counter ball and he's the main threat to it. This is on the whole team. Do you know what I'm saying? This is 11 players, bro. It's not just Bruno, fam. You keep.
Yeah, I agree.
You're talking about the midfield. What else you got to play with? Man's talking about your Garte and Casemiro, bro. Let's get actually ball players that can keep the ball, and you might see a different side.
More than that. There's more than that. I am the first man.
We've been asking, you put Bruno in that. So look at Arsenal yesterday, for example, and Odegaard. I always say this. You put Bruno in the position and Odegaard took up yesterday. Instead of going back, bro, he's crashing it. I'm telling you. You put Bruno in a competing side, man. This is Man United. You know,
so why is Portugal not winning anything with him?
Because here's the thing.
Listen. So
Roberto Martinez.
I found someone that's got more.
That was another manager's problem.
No, but by the way, you're not gonna find a bigger Bruno hater than me, bro. I don't think so. But guess what? Yeah. Roberto Martinez is one of the biggest scrubs of a manager I've ever seen, and I don't know why he's even managing Portugal when he's got all that at his disposal. Yeah, that's number one. Two, for me, it's all about your combinations with Bruno, isn't it? He's going in that left eight. He can play as a playmaker. That's what he can do now. But the thing is, you're going to have to play certain man with him. See, if you give him an aid in heaven, let's say him, for instance, example, which he's around now, he's going to be there for a minute. You go give him, let's say, I'm just going to say a name, Don't get mad. Toby Collier, legs right next to him, a bit more physical. Then let's say we do go buy Cunha. Let's say we do actually buy a proper striker who can hold up the ball. I guarantee you don't even complain about Bruno right now. Because right now you're seeing a disciplined Bruno, which we haven't seen before. And he's been doing it for game in, game out at the moment. So he's the last one we need to be thinking about when there's about 10 other scrubs that need to lead this flipping club, including
Kaz.
That's the one thing I would say. We need to up the technical and physical flaws first, and Bruno wouldn't be the first person I'm looking at removing. If you want to do
that. Let me just get these super chats, man. Then big up to Level United says Shirky's better than all our players, but he's not a mad dog, so he can't play for us. According to Amorim, sack him now. Stop wasting our time. When did the manager say that? I don't know. Isaac says, did Amorim ask Garnacho to pass the old dog to miss Garnacho not to pass to Hojlund? Please think, people. We got summarized. Amorim and the players are both criminal and equally culpable for what occurs on the pitch. We are still moments United, and this needs to change. Staff is seeking facts and getting a sub. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Make sure you follow everyone's channels.
Butterdog, man.
You know what I mean? The man, then make sure you follow everyone's channels, man. Kaz, send me all the links in it of everyone's channels in it so I can put it in.
I'm pretty sure it's in
there. Yeah.
Yo, Mods, get working, Mods. Come on. You know what?
Yeah, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. You know what it is? I just think for me, I think ultimately there's a lot to still do. Like even if we win this Europa League, I want everyone to still remain on Ineos's case to still rebuild this squad, bro. Like, this is a route to the Champions League. It's almost like our last hope, because I feel like if we don't win this Europa League, man, then I'm worried about the lack of spending, the lack of players that are going to be of quality coming into the football club, and the money that's available, man. So we really need to win this Europa League, Doesn't mean that the manager needs to be sacked, in my opinion, but he would need this for fans to really believe in him and get that belief in him. For me personally,
Saeed though, bro. Like, honestly, I heard the manager post press conference. And
What's he said? I'm not.
He said, by the way, he's playing the kids in the league.
Yo, fair play. Thank you very much.
There you go, Griggs. You get your Carrington players.
Oh, I'm back to watching Premier League. I haven't watched a Prem match in almost 2 months. Bro.
Oh yeah,
He was talking about the sound. He was like, for Kobe Mainoo's goal and the goal for Harry Maguire, a lot of people change shirts and keep that. He goes, I just want to keep that sound. But for me, bro, do you think that we can actually win the Europa League with the players that are coming back?
Yes, now we can. Yes.
I believe we can, guys. Honestly, bro, Mount Ahmed.
Athletic Bilbao tie is the final, because we're not losing a final for the final. We're not losing.
Wait, hold on. We just got 3 times this season, man.
I don't want shit. I promise you, Bruno, Casemiro, Amad Diallo, and Kobe Mainoo is not losing to
Lazio.
Hey, yo, big up Michael Griggs, bro. Big up. I said, I promise you they ain't losing, bro.
We're not losing in the final.
I'm still scarred from the last time that we
get
played
practice. We get to play practice on their pitch before the final.
The only time I was that's
true.
confident. We're playing a Spanish team, guys. Bilbao.
Lost it.
Yeah,
What's
last
the-
time we played the
Let's
Spanish team,
calm down.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
thing
we
is,
got
that's
some
my
bad
biggest
luck
worry,
with
right?
Spanish teams.
I
They've
think
got
the semi-final was more difficult than the final.
they've
Actually,
got two outlets of pace, yeah, which is Nico Williams, who's an absolute scrub this season, yeah, and they got
Oh yeah, and
Anarchy
he
Williams,
decide to
who's
turn up
really
against
good.
Manchester United. It
promise
He'll
you,
always
turn up.
happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Pass
covered
Onana.
in
It
thunder,
always
bro.
happens.
He'll turn up. I
You
know.
know,
he'll turn up.
have you like Sociedad, when it's going backwards, yeah, don't get me wrong, this is why they play the little resolute 4-4-2 that they love so much, yeah. They got their physicality sucks, bro.
Kaz.
Their physicality sucks, bro. And I like Bilbao a lot, yeah, but guess what?
Oh.
Bilbao's a higher level than Sociedad.
Technical levels, yeah, but bro, they don't score mad goals. They play defensive football, which is probably our kryptonite, to be fair.
Where
We need
are
to
they in the
probably
league?
keep it a ball. They're like 4th or 5th.
The 4th.
I'm not gonna say nothing until we win the game.
Fourth in the
Not saying
Liga.
anything.
Bro,
Not
yeah,
listen,
they were
anything.
man. They were.
Yeah.
They-
They're good.
Yeah,
I do
don't
not like
know.
playing Spanish
Back in
teams.
those,
I
bro.
just don't.
You don't want to
Please
come against them
Please
teams
don't
that are
overrate it.
fourth.
Please don't overrate the situation. I beg.
No,
you.
no, no. We're overrating it. This is going to be a
Oh.
tough battle, bro.
Where's the
It's going to be
first
harder
one?
than Lyon.
We
Bro,
almost
come on.
lost to Celta Vigo.
No,
with
we nearly
Mourinho.
lost to 10-man Lyon.
Like,
What do you
what are
mean? We just smashed up.
when we won the Europa League, we were
Bro,
one
when
kick
was the last
away from going out.
Bro, when was
One
the last
kick.
time? Well, how long ago did we lose against a Spanish team? Let me know. So I
2
know.
years
I
ago.
remember, innit?
Yeah, no, we
But
got a
who?
good
Sevilla.
record.
We lost to
Sevilla.
Sociedad.
Sevilla,
bro.
Hard
Villarreal,
work.
final.
Sevilla.
Time ago, bro.
Villarreal,
When I
the
was
final.
brother, that was 10 hog tax, man, and man, them getting
He is
injured in
the
that.
man.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
very
been
arguing
Fergie tax,
nightmare.
it's been Ten Hag tax, it's been Van
No,
Gaal tax,
no,
it's been Mourinho tax.
Oh,
But every man just lost
no.
the Spanish team. They
Cancel
all got
tax,
through it.
bro. It's all coming into live action
not-
right now.
I do not
Yeah,
listen.
taxes, man.
Bro,
This team has
remember when Fergie got
traumatized the hell out of me. I do not have
Barcelona
any
down.
kind of
They put it
confidence.
on 30. I should
There's
start with
so many.
Barcelona.
There's so many taxes, man.
You forgetting Fergie tax.
Do you know what it
Don't
is though, guys? Yeah,
Yeah, man.
This game is a typical example of why we're traumatized. Like we play so well, we're on a roll, then all of a sudden the whole game changes out. Everything just
Exactly.
changes out of nowhere, and you feel like you've been warped into a whole different game. It's mad, and the players are not chasing the ball no more. Everyone's just giving up. It's just, bro. United, I don't understand it. Our club.
I know we can
sometimes.
play well for 60 minutes and Onana will
Yeah.
throw it into his net 3 times. Like I'm not even joking. It can literally happen. So let's just
I'm
relax.
just gonna
Then
say,
Dano
in
starts
Europe-
acting stupid,
in
and
Europe-
everyone just
in Europa
starts
League-
moving mad.
In
bruv.
Europa,
I swear,
in Europa League, they don't travel away that well, bro. Smashed up by what's it called? Ollie's flipping Besiktas, by the way, yeah. And then they lost to
What's that name?
Roma. If it wasn't actually for a red card, yeah, in that game, Roma would have knocked them out. Let's keep it a buck.
What's his
Even
name?
Rangers,
Hugo,
even,
yeah,
Rangers,
centre half, yeah.
even Rangers, even with 10-member Rangers were giving it to them. They're lucky they didn't even lose that game. To be fair, I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying, don't overrate the situation. They're good.
It's not
naturally,
even
but-
about the opposition, Kaz. It's about us. It's about
Yes,
us.
I guess what?
We will knock our own selves out.
And
That's
guess
the
what?
problem.
I've got Ahmad back. I don't give a
Ahmad,
shit.
yes, Kaz, come on, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
when Kaz
This
told me
is for the
Ahmad was back, I
Southampton
was
game,
like,
boys.
for
Say
real,
this
yeah.
is for the Southampton game, bro. I brought this. I said,
You little
let's go.
pessimistic fucks, man. I hate you lot now.
No,
man.
no,
What
no.
like-
Hey, man, like Kaz are like, yo, bro, stop acting like a first-time fan. I'm like, bro, did you not see what Ahmad done? Hat trick, rude boy. Give me that Ahmad. Yeah, give me it.
Yeah, how like you
Ahmad's
been there
back.
before, man? What you doing?
Ahmad been here. It's not about that. It's Ahmad.
Man
scored
put
a
his
hat trick.
phone out on your dusty
Um,
little flipping pixel-looking phone, whatever the hell that is, your Samsung, yeah, and being bare videos. What you doing? How like you been there
Ahmad,
before,
Ahmad
bro?
will be back.
You're a
Ahmad's
hater.
got, Ahmad's got
Ahmad
time,
is
man.
our legend.
Ahmad's got
bro.
time,
Hey,
bro.
Trey,
Ahmad's
no,
got time left.
He's there
He's
for
got
the
2 weeks
semi-final.
back. He's got 2 weeks to get back, bro.
Yeah, but he's got to
We'll
play
see,
before.
man.
Three,
We'll see,
technically,
we'll see, we'll see.
Wallah, yeah, Ahmad is gonna win us this Europa League. I guarantee you. And
I'm saying inshallah, don't say wallahi. Say inshallah.
Wallah, no,
Yeah, say
I'm that
inshallah.
confident.
Let's
I'm
stop for Allah,
confident.
Azim,
Allah knows, bro. We're gonna
Yo.
win. Watch it. Ahmad back. It's game over. Watch
Xerxes back to the final. Say
Nah,
less.
he's definitely not. Definitely not.
I said he's out for the season, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
But don't listen to this Amorim, man. He lies, you know, man. Them. He like, they say
It's what?
he
He's
says
gonna have
someone-
Swish G's for
To be
hamstrings.
fair,
Oh,
to be fair,
Xerxes sprinted one time with a hamstring record, man.
Alright, to be fair, yeah, he also said that Ahmad was out for the rest of the season. He also said
Did
Kobe
he?
was too.
He said
And
that
Kobe.
Kobe was out for the rest of the season.
Hey, where's the
Nah,
first
Kobe
leg?
was a misreport.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's the hey. Where's the first leg for real?
It's
think it's 2 weeks. Is it 2
No,
weeks?
where?
Oh,
where?
Bilbao.
I'm
Bilbao.
not sure.
That's good.
Oh,
though.
wait.
Oh, second leg is at
That's
Old
alright.
Trafford.
Second
That's
leg's out.
all right, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, statistically this season, the teams who play at home first actually been getting a better chance to qualify. So because of the no away.
I
Is that-
agree.
is-
I
is
agree.
that
I
in
see.
Champions
I see.
League,
Yeah,
though?
I hear it still.
That's in
I hear it.
Champions
That's
League,
not
not in
really.
Europa.
brother, it ain't no home advantage when we did what we did today, bro. That it's just
today
the
kills
sea
that.
games
Yeah,
as both.
facts.
You know what I mean? Because we've effed it up, bro. Like, let's
No,
not
that's
do
check
this,
for them
guys.
tax, man. That's
Hey,
check.
no, that's what we
That's
do, bro. We
That's
make
what
it
trust
hard
for
for
tax.
ourselves.
Like we did
we
so
come
much
back.
Real Sociedad at our ground not that long ago.
Facts.
We've got
So
rid
who's
of our
their key
bogey
players?
team.
And you got Inaki Williams.
I can't like
You got Nico, you
Both
got
Williams,
Inaki.
Sanchez.
Sunset.
Who's Sanchez? Is it
Simone in goal.
What?
The guy that plays behind the.
Oh no, because they got that. What's that guy? They got that little that Gomez you up front, innit?
Oyhan
Oscar
Sunset.
Marcos is still playing, you know.
The
Oscar De
Marcos, the
Marcos.
right back. Yeah.
He was here like 12.
And
but he
Marco
was-
still plays football.
It's a people legend right there, bro.
Wow.
Still there, still.
He was there when they beat us last time.
This guy's still here, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really
Got
know.
the Marcos, Yori's baller, man. He's getting old though.
But then my problem is with Ahmad, yeah, is don't you think he's got to play before that to get some sort of something?
Nah,
going?
I by the way, I seen Saka come back and do a madness. I'm not trying to hear it. Some of these men are just built different.
Bro,
and recovered
I
different.
saw Ten Hag keep Ahmad in the gulag for 6 months. He came against Liverpool and scored a goal. Trust me, bro.
Don't,
Ten-
yeah.
ten-
no,
Bro, I was watching Ahmad's goal against for Sunderland the other day, bro, and I was like, what a...
that guy had me watching
don't mind me.
championship football for a whole year.
Oh, they
bro.
got Unai Simone on the bench. Remember that goalkeeper we were linked with? Unai Simone.
I don't.
That's
rate
the,
any
I swear that's their style.
Spanish keeper is shit. I don't give a shit, man. They're
He
all
was on
shit.
the bench today.
All the Spanish keepers is shit.
Every Spanish keeper is garbage. Robert Sanchez,
Well,
David
no, you
Raya,
know,
David
like-
De Gea, they're all garbage, man.
No, wait, David De Gea is garbage. Whoa.
2025, David De Gea is
Whoa,
garbage.
whoa,
Bro,
whoa,
Inaki
whoa,
Williams
whoa.
was on the bench
Whoa,
today.
whoa,
What's
whoa.
going on?
Hey, guys, did you just say David De Gea is garbage?
In 2025 is garbage, bro. We gotta
No.
We gotta
No.
go past that.
Nah, he's doing this thing. I can't lie.
Let's not do this. We have so many David De Gea debates on Saeed's channel. If I have one more, bro, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
No, but
If I have one more David De Gea debate on
not David
Saeed,
De Gea is
involved,
garbage. No, not garbage. I can take anything else. David De Gea is not
Oh,
garbage.
2025. Yo, Spanish.
No,
keeper-
Griggs, listen, I know the top 5 players Griggs hates. Just take it with a pinch of salt when he says that. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bro, David De Gea is better than Onana. So if David De Gea is garbage, what's Onana?
Garbage too, bro.
By the way, today,
bro.
Onana, it was
celebrated
the
at the
best and the
crowd.
worst. It was the best and the worst of Onana today again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saeed,
That's
I'm
how-
sorry. I don't even want to think about Onana after that first leg, bro.
Do you
Don't
think
want
he
to
could have saved
think
that?
about
Do
it
you think he
again.
could
You see him
saved the second
celebrating
one?
to the Leon fans and that. He's been mad.
He was
Yeah, man,
Oh,
all
when it
the
was
things-
4-2,
all
yeah,
the
he must have been thinking, what's
They
going
weren't
on?
abusing
Nemanja
him, though.
Matic
They
won
were
all
abusing
that
him,
shit. I didn't see him play a single minute in like 200 minutes. I didn't see Matic touch the pitch. So I don't know why he's shining.
He's got the last laugh, I guess. He's got the last laugh still.
Now someone put
And
someone
the
put
last laugh is when if we win the Europa League, win the trophy first.
Yeah.
now someone
You know,
put
but-
Matic's stats today. It was the funniest thing I ever seen. Hold on, let me read it.
Yeah, I
Who's
seen that.
that?
Seen that. That Bon Matic though.
Let me
Oh,
read
man.
it again.
Bon him,
He had 4
bro.
Gatorade assists, 14 seat warm-ups, 346 claps, and 943 words. Onana's bitch.
You guys are serious.
Matic type, man.
No way. No, that's mad.
You know what? You
Yeah,
said
Onana's a
to
troll,
be
man.
fair-
I just clocked. He's a troll. He's on his troll.
Casemiro stepped up and showed Onana, showed Matic what we want from a DM at
Oh,
Manchester.
what a
United.
performance, bro.
Well,
What a-
I
Casemiro,
don't
I
think
think might be
Matic
the
at any
most.
point was better was a better DM than
Yeah, to be there.
than Casemiro. To be fair,
Yeah. No, I agree.
Built
I
with
think
Onana
Casemiro
mentality.
might be the most perfect example of a Manchester United player in 2020s. He's just a roller coaster.
If we signed him, like he frustrates me because people like Casemiro, Cavani, these guys, if we just
If we
signed
got
them when they
them-
were younger,
Yes, a little bit earlier, bro. Oh.
it's like
No, but Brian, you know why Casemiro? Listen, I'm very happy for Casemiro in this system, and I'll tell you why. One of my biggest criticisms of him was mainly because of how the manager used him. It wasn't mainly him. Like I used to always hate when he's played in that build-up role, the lone DM. He was never that guy, and people thought because he's a DM, like he has to be that deep on the build-up. Look at everything that we praised him for today. Was higher up the pitch. We all know that he has a good cross on him. We all know that in the box he's effective. We all know these certain things about him in the final third of the pitch. It used to frustrate the hell out of me the way he used them under Ten Hag. And I don't think Amorim gets praise for being able to integrate him in this team
Coming from
After
Staffy,
he
it
thought
means
for
a lot
about
as well,
2
because I
months.
know you hate
For about 2 months, he
Casemiro,
could have.
yeah.
What you say right now?
No, that coming from you is a lot, because I know how much you used to
Staffy hates
criticize
Casemiro,
Casemiro.
No, but guys,
You know what it is,
but
right?
Yeah.
Like he scores a goal, and first of all, Traps is the biggest fraud. I know Traps likes to rewatch these shows. Traps, wallahi, find shame. This guy is the biggest fraud I know.
Hey, Traps,
This guy hasn't messaged me in months. You know, when's the last time he messaged me? When Casemiro scored against Leicester City. Today, he messaged me again. He said, Casemiro wants to have a word with you. Why did he only message me between
I told you
Casemiro
about them
goals?
too, man.
I didn't
That's
hear
chat,
from this
man.
guy for about 2 months, bro. What
Listen,
happened?
Ryder, what did we say, Ryder? What did we say, Ryder? These
Yeah.
men come out of nowhere
Yeah,
and they start talking. Yeah. Listen,
Unqualified.
they're going to be on trial soon. Him and Musa are on trial soon, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
You know
going to
what I'm
be
saying?
funny.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be there,
It'll be
man.
funny.
Someone say there, big up to Quincy about Dogu. Dogu, would you mind
Yeah,
saying
Dogu was crap today.
No, it was
Yo,
like,
yo, if
think
CK
he
was
was
here, bro,
crap
he'd
today.
go on a whole soliloquy about Patrick Dorgu, man.
No, but
my-
listen,
There's something about
listen.
his
Hold on.
final decision making that's a bit
He's gotta
annoying,
win.
but
He's gotta win.
No, to be fair, like
Let's put this in perspective, though. Yeah, we only signed him for 25 million. He's raised our physical profile, definitely. There's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
a
yeah.
long way to go with him. I know, but we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
enough
yeah.
time, like, let United have a decent side first and a functioning side. Then let's judge these players, innit? My craziest thing for me was that when we was linked to a left back, obviously a man saw Nuno Mendes and all of that, blah blah blah. It's just more of a realization of how we are, where United are. We can't sign these players. So, bro, signing Dogu for 25 million. If the worst comes to worst, you're not gonna lose no money. You're not gonna lose. There's no right or wrong with this signing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because
he's better than
I will say
Malacia.
I was gonna say that. Far better than
I'll be real. Yeah, I'm not onto him. I think he's okay, but he's not it. You can see from a mile off, he's not it, and that's fine to say. But he'll eventually be a decent squad option, I suppose.
Yeah,
He's better than Mazraoui out there, or Delo out there, or whatever else we got out there.
do you know what it is, Cass? I think
Simple as that.
sometimes he overthinks a bit too much. If he just plays it simple, then
Yeah,
he'll
but
be
he
all right.
needs to-
He overdoes it sometimes. He
You know
overdoes
what?
it.
real, I just
Hey, yo,
By the way-
what a comment from Ras, yeah? Dorgu was not crack. Garnacho just decided to be selfish, bro. Put that chat up, because that's...
It is-
Yeah, I was
it
actually about to
crap.
say this. Imagine if he plays with Cunha instead of
Yeah, it's
Garnacho.
Yes,
by the way,
Look, yes.
Wait, Staffy, speak on
I
it. Cunha
agree.
when he gives it to Ainori every single time.
Exactly, but I mean, to be fair,
Every
Aguilar
single
is still better than Dorgo. Like, don't get me twisted. Like, don't get
No,
me
but
twisted.
Garnacho...
the one thing I
Dorgo's
don't
not
like
that
about
special.
Elnor, he
I
defensively.
think
is
Dorgo's
terrible.
just very simple. Like, all he does is just run up the pitch, do the overlap. You pass him the ball. He'll just to put the ball in the middle of the box. His crossing is not that bad. He's put a few times he crosses the ball in the box and it just finds someone and they don't score. If he does those simple things, and honestly, you just have another 10 who knows how to overuse the overlap. Because a smart 10, by the way, doesn't necessarily always pass. You wait until the overlap is made. Maybe that will drag a defender and he'll run into the space. You're never going to get that from Garnacho. You need someone who's a little bit better. So if he's just a sidekick to Cunha and it works, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, he's not that great.
He's got
And
another level
honestly,
or two
we
to
didn't pay
go,
that
man.
much for him, so I'm not worried. He's a squad player at the end of the day.
You can see he's got another level or two to go because he's too worried about stuff. You can tell, man. He's just adjusted. Let him adjust
To
to
be
the
fair,
Premier
he was
League.
up against Cherky today, which wasn't easy, if I'm being honest.
He don't
Cherky
want it.
was
I think
I think he got
second
cooked in the
half
first half.
he was
I'm not
By the way,
gonna lie.
Cherky, man, what a performance.
I
You look-
need-
No,
I-
I said
That
no,
would be
but
up to him,
what-
man.
what-
I better see a contract and medical book on June 1st. I don't care.
They're saying
I
that
better
Omar
see
Barada
contract
was speaking to him in the
and
tunnel after the game, by the way.
I want
I
the-
We need
I
to-
fucking hope so. I hope so.
For 24-25 million.
We done to Ronaldo when he went sporting, yeah. When we played him in the
Oh.
preseason game, we got to do the same thing with Shirky.
He's gonna get sold anyways at Shells if you
25
don't know,
million.
like,
They're saying 25 million. Run it.
25 million.
Bro,
Yeah.
United are broke.
You're talking, but you're talking. No,
Wow, bro, listen, bro. Hey, I might
Hold
get a
on,
bus
I'm
and get all the London man up to Manchester if we don't get that deal done. Bro.
25 million
25 mil.
before,
Are
you
you
won't
crazy,
do it.
bro? I'm
You
writing by myself.
Bro.
Hey, Saeed,
Man,
we
he's
give
got-
you
yeah,
a
but
shout.
25
Yeah.
mil, that means that everyone's coming for him.
You know
so
what?
it's
I'm gonna
not
be
that
honest.
easy.
I'll
He
hold
gives
my
me
hand up, yeah.
Liverpool vibes, man. He gives me
Saeed,
Liverpool
I didn't even know. I did not
What's
even
the
know.
rumor saying in
Bro,
Manchester?
don't put that in there, Rano.
I did not know.
Rano, they renewed Salah. Don't say that.
Guys, you already know, yeah.
I didn't
Dribbling.
even, one sec. I didn't even know he was bow-footed. That's the maddest part. I
Yeah,
heard-
no,
Oh,
people
what
keep
you
comparing
doing?
him.
Whoa!
No,
Guys,
Cass,
crossing
Cass,
balls.
people keep comparing him to
Outside
Sancho.
of
He's
the
not
foot.
like Sancho.
No,
Zola,
no, no,
mate,
no.
it's Zola.
Hey,
It's
leave
Zola.
on it. When I saw him today do the take-ons, I was like, what? I was like, no, we're talking pace. We're talking, he outpaced Yoro. Yoro's not slow. And Dorgu Outpaced him, by the way. Running back.
He's him, man. He's him.
Bro,
He's
he's
matter with both
He
feet.
just has
He's
the
matter
stereotypical that he's a
I
little
hear it.
bit more tubby than everyone else, but he's mad quick. He's strong as an ox. He can't get the ball off him.
Strong.
He could meg you. He could pass with his left.
Him and
right.
Ahmad at the
Tubby
tip. Are you
face,
mad?
man.
Do you know,
I said
do you know
it.
the moments? Do you know the moments where I was like, yeah, he has it? Was when the ball was coming to him and he just turned around and completely fooled the
Flicks
defender.
Flicked it.
Just leaves it. It's like that level of spatial awareness.
Elite Pundit,
good.
it was last game. It was last game for me. Yeah, where he was cutting in with his left foot and crossing the ball with his right foot outside of the boot. For me, bro, I play football.
Bro, we have to.
I'm
we
sure
have
all
to
of you
put-
lot play football. That's like this guy's next level.
You guys
bro.
remember that? You remember that assist that we joke about that Busquets got when Messi picked up the ball from his foot and just dribbled everyone? It was an assist, but he didn't really do anything.
Yeah,
There was an instance today in the second half, I think, where Veretout had the ball, and he just waited with his foot on the ball until Cherky came and took it, and he just let his foot off the ball and he let him do his thing.
yeah.
Mentality where you let a player just pick it up from a random area and just let him do his thing. That they know he's him. Like that's our go-to guy in the team. That's our talisman. We just
he's
let him pick
mental
up the ball
too.
from any area and he does something with it. When I saw that, I mean, obviously I see how talented it is, but when I saw Veretout, who does, by the way, that's a veteran, do that for like how old is he? 19? Like that just shows you like
Yeah, he's
how
definitely-
much they respect him as a baller in this team. We'll give him the
Cherky's
ball.
like
and he'll do
22,
something.
and he's like 22 now. So I think
Yeah.
he's.
Guys,
21,
honestly,
I know
bro,
he plays for the under 21, so I assume
21. He's
19.
cracked, man.
This
25 million.
This guy's a baller, bro.
If
Like,
you're telling me Cunha and Cherky's coming, I'm like, oh, you better go get a proper
Yeah, he's
robot
21,
8, you know. You better go get me a
right,
proper.
imagine Cunha, Jerky as the 210.
Hey, brother, stop calling him
Hey, the
Jerky,
lap
man.
up
What are you
front,
doing?
Ahmad right wing.
That's a
Stop
jerky.
calling him Jerky, bro.
Bro, chill with that jerky, bro.
My bad. What you not call him, bro?
Imagine you speak Darija and you don't even know his own name like that, you know?
Tell him Arabia, bro. This guy is like, yeah, it's not like it's not. Would you call him in Arabic?
Darija and yeah, that's stupid in things.
Would you
Because
call him in
Darija is like
Arabic? I don't know.
more French combined with Arabic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is he not French? Come on, so are you, bro.
Bro, we're not colonized, bro. I'm from Morocco, not
No,
Algeria.
come on, a
bro.
lot of you, man, bro. I know,
Sorry,
bro. Don't
sorry.
do this. Don't do
Chat.
this.
Love you guys.
I respect the Algerians. in the-
I love Algerians as well, bro. Man,
Don't have beef
I
with
ain't
the
doing that.
Algerians.
I ain't
man.
doing that. No,
They're gonna be
no.
coming at my doorstep, man. There's a lot of
Yeah,
I'm
Algerians.
just saying,
no,
bro.
no,
Look at
no,
my football
no, we're
club. It's
cousins,
trying to get
bro.
North
We're
Africans,
family.
bro. I've been waiting for days like this, man.
Bro, we
No,
need
it's
it, man. We
fine,
need it,
bro.
man. I don't know if
Sure
Old
need-
Trafford won it. I don't know if they want that because you know what it is. He's. I'm not saying he's demeaned and the way he is. Yeah, it's very nonchalant, innit? You know what I mean?
Elegant,
And the
bro.
Old Trafford crowd don't like it, man, because they didn't like it with Martial. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I think it's over. I think he's overdone. He's just his talent. When his talent level is like
yeah,
crazy high. Like,
Yeah.
he can win games on his own. Like people forget we
That
had
finish was insane,
Cantona.
Brian.
Like,
I know
come
it was
on.
like more of a defensive mistake, but that finish is insane.
By the way, his work
that
rate
finish
is
is
under. I used to criticize his brother's work rate. I'm telling you now, from what I see today, if he does that again and again, he wore himself out. He's got work rate, bro. He's got any. The amount of times he had to cover for Maitland-Niles because he's an absolute bozo and he's passed it. Unreal, bro. This guy is serious. No, bring him, please. We
It makes-
employ scrubs. Do
It
not
makes
say
too much
no to
sense for
Turkey.
United to do it.
Do you
They
know what I
need
mean?
to go and pay the release. Like get some of the signings done
It's a verbal
now.
agreement, isn't it?
They won't
Verbal.
Just
They
do
won't
it now. Why wait? We
They
need
won't do it. They won't do it. Trust me.
do a deal, man.
bro, I
We
want
need- we-
Katadze
bro.
too from Lyon. I'm not gonna lie. I think that kid is
Nah,
very
I'm
good.
good.
Nah, we could do better.
Who?
We could do better than Mikatate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
100.
gonna be a cheap one as well. I just love how he can play across the front three. He drops when he needs to. Plays like a striker when he needs to. I enjoyed watching him over the last two games. He wasn't that good today. He was better in the first game.
We
but
need
I
to
enjoyed
put
watching.
all our money into attack. If we just did that this summer, I would be completely fine with it because our attack is dead.
No, guys. Let's be real, yeah. Diblin, 35
Nah,
mil.
Dibbling high, man. Just bring me Shirky. I don't
No,
want.
no. We're sleeping on Diblin. No, I want the guy live, bro.
Diblin, right.
Hold
If you
on.
can only sign, you
Bro,
do
we
know
can worry about
Dibbling is gonna
Dibbling maybe
cost
like
as well.
later in the summer. Just get me Delap, Cunha, and Shirky June 1st. That's all I ask for.
And Diblin.
Nah, he can wait, man. He can wait.
No, I'd rather
Yeah,
get.
I wouldn't
You know
put him
what?
on
If we
top
get
there.
Turkey first, I want to see Chris Rigg come through the door rather than the other, rather than him.
Don't worry,
Bro.
I got something for Sunderland.
Do you know
too.
what I'm saying?
Say you're not feeling this
Like,
Chris
Castle
Rigg
always
fella.
has his
You know what it is, bro? I
wild
just
cards,
need now, man. I just need now.
No. But I
guys,
hear it, Saeed. Yeah, we're gonna do
guys,
it.
man, please.
Chris Rigg, you can't pass up on that guy. No
Bro,
How
chance.
many years have
Diblin.
you?
Nah,
What do you think you said about me?
Until
Yeah?
end
How many
next
years
year
have you
with
watched?
Ahmad
Diblin,
right wing back and
Diblin,
Shirky.
Diblin.
Sunderland.
I mean, you watch Sunderland every week?
Yeah, no, I don't watch every week. I don't watch every week. But every time I watch Sunderland, go watch him in a cup game or go watch him on the TV. He's good,
The
bro.
Sunderland heritage is real, man. Bro, trust me.
Sunderland's good.
Listen, I'm saying, but I think we have to be careful with a lot of potential versus a lot of now. For me, Cunha now, I think Delap could be still now. I think he's got the quality to be a now. I think there's obviously Edison
I have a question for you. Where was Morgan Rogers 12 months ago?
That guy's overrated, bro.
Really?
No, but still
overrated.
Where was he 12 months ago, though?
See you later, man.
Who's overrated?
Who's
Morgan
talking
Rogers.
about? Rogers.
Oh, come on,
Aston
man.
Villa.
That's
No.
you're right at the end.
He's not.
No one said that he wasn't good. I just said he's overrated. People put him on his
He is still very. His game is still very raw. His
Oh,
passing.
Rogers from Aston Villa. Is that what you're
Everyone thinks ball carriers are just elite or something like
I
that.
don't know
Like,
who you're
bro,
talking about. Let me take a
bro,
back seat.
hey, Morgan Rogers, the one that plays for Aston Villa, yeah. Look, I didn't say he was good.
I'm so
Overrated doesn't mean he's
confused.
shit.
Why is he
Overrated doesn't mean he's
overrated?
shit. I just don't see the mad hype. I see a good player, and he will always be just a good player like that. In it, I don't see anything special in him. I'll be real. That's
No,
it.
no, he's overhyped. I'll take him in a second.
See the way. Look, by the way, I'm not saying would he start. Obviously, he would be crap, yeah. But I'm saying, yeah, the way you man have just responded just tells me everything I need to know. Yeah, the guy is not that elite packet player, bro. So stop it. He's just another more. He's just another Morgan Gibbs White. He's just another one of those players that will ball out at a good level team. And if he goes to a top team, guess what? He probably like a proper proper team. You're getting in that first team, man. He's a bench player, bro. But right now, he's just good. He's a very good player. Stop gassing up ball carries all the time.
Kaz, he gives me Rice echoes from West Ham a little bit.
In
what way?
In what way? Like the way he can carry the ball, the way he's very physical, the way he can put the body on the ball.
Hey, bro.
No,
I saw Desiree Doué,
on the ball,
18 younger. That's what you call proper package elite player with potential. Then when I come up against this man to make the difference, other than getting a tap in and that, man failed the stage. He's 22. He's 22 years of age.
I think Morgan
He's had a very
Rogers.
good break.
He's not a bum. Hey, guys, it's not like he's a bum.
I didn't say that. But he don't move the needle, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro, Man United linked to Semenyo for 65 million, bro. Like, what the hell? Where are we at? Like, just wake up.
It's not about our team. I'm saying overall.
I do think Morgan Rogers. I think he's 23, so he's still very young. Obviously,
It just boils down to
he's an amazing ball carrier. But ask Morgan
Players
Rogers
will come to this club and then they'll let us down. We're unqualified, man. We're unqualified.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
See, Rano, you. It's
The only thing with Morgan Rogers that concerns me is like, does he have that extra bit of like elite mentality that'll take him to the next level? Because I think he has the ability. The ability is there.
Guys, he's 21. What I don't understand the conversation. How can we be so quick to? I think personally,
It's overrated.
On the ball, he's decent.
Bro,
Like, he takes man on. He's
not good. Not good. He's outstanding.
you man are talking like he's Joe Linton, bro. Like he's not there.
Respect Joe Linton. This is
Yeah, no,
generation.
I'm saying you
Hey,
respect
who's the
Joe
dog?
Linton. Rogers is
Julian's
better.
a dog.
We might need to give.
You now, yeah.
We ain't never seen a number 9 turn into center mid.
If I haven't seen another Ruben
Hojlund.
Loftus, I'm telling you now, I just see Ruben Loftus cheeks, bro.
Oh, bro,
I'm telling you
Kaz.
now, that's what I see.
Hey,
Ruben
man,
was a baller though. Ruben
Yeah,
was
I
a
know.
baller.
Yeah, but you hear me out. I never said he's shit. Just make sure you remember that.
You said he's
Ruben
overrated. I
Loftus-Cheek-
don't think there's
Yeah,
anything
but
wrong with that.
overrated doesn't mean you're shit. I just think he's
Yeah,
mad
there's
overrated.
nothing wrong with that.
He's mad
I agree.
overrated. Yeah, it's cool.
I agree.
Liverpool, like, man.
But no, the point I was trying to make with
Fucking
this Saeed
cheating,
was
man.
that Saeed is kind of shining shit on Sunderland. Morgan Rogers was at Middlesbrough like
Yeah, no
60
shit, man.
months ago. 16 months later, he's starting in UCL quarterfinals against for Aston Villa against PSG.
Scrubbed it up.
Bro,
Championship.
starting for England as well.
Championship or low-level Premier League teams that get relegated is the perfect place to shop in these current days.
So Griggs, would you sign what's his name? Edison from Atalanta. Would that be for you? Would that be a good central midfield sign?
Go get me Angelo Steele, blood.
Nah, German hype, man. This
Don't
club
you ever dare say that in your life ever again.
Bro, when I
Go, all right, what about Javi Guerra then from Valencia? And
When I
Constac
broke
from
bro,
Hoffenheim.
name me, I
Come
can't
on,
even name
man.
2 German players from Manchester United in the history of the football club. All I know is Bastian
Hey,
Schweinsteiger.
Schneider,
Bastian and
Hey, you might be right. You know, do you have another German in the ranks?
That's what I'm
Slightly.
saying.
yeah, struggle after Bastian.
I'm telling you, stay away from the Brazilians, stay away from the Argentinians, stay away from the
Oh,
Germans.
don't get Cunha then. Stay away from the Brazilians.
Cunha's different though. He
Okay.
he's new age Brazilian.
Totally different. Yeah. Honestly, the Premier League season.
What Brazil used to be, man.
No, the Premier League season. Let's see the kids and that. Let's see them play. Not us, bro. Wolves. I think Wolves will beat us anyone on the weekend.
Wait.
Man, allow it, bro.
Bastian is the only one, by the way.
Wait. We're playing Wolves where?
We've never had another
Old
German
Trafford.
I
player.
think we're at Old Trafford, isn't it?
No, I can't lie. I think we get beat on.
Cheeto's bagging on Sunday. Trust.
But I don't care. I don't care. I don't.
I was gonna say, bro. I don't care, bro. Just
Here's
bring
what
We
it
them
got
is,
in,
Wolves,
bro.
and then we got Bournemouth, and then we got the Athletic.
Bournemouth's
Bilbao
out.
game.
I can't lie.
too many
It'd be nice to
Arsenal
be.
fans.
It'd be
Two
nice
L's,
to
man.
be Wolves.
Listen.
Yeah.
I think
It is
this is
what it
time
is.
for
You know what?
this is
It's
time for
all about
Amorim to
additions.
experiment with some of the younger players.
Exactly,
We need
man.
we need to
exactly.
see if there's any potential player we can bring in because we're not going to be able to replace 11 players next
Jace
season. We're
Fitzgerald
just
is
not.
sick.
Would you play any of the
Bro,
seniors
Cunha,
for parts of the
dribbling,
games?
Delap.
Because a lot of our
Cunha,
players need
dribbling,
fitness.
Hojlund. Hojlund needs to play
Yeah, I
every
like
game.
the lap.
I think a lot of our players
Mason
need
Mount.
fitness.
Mason Mount.
I think Mason Mount needs some minutes.
Cobby.
May needs some minutes.
Cobby,
Shaw
Cobby,
needs some
yeah.
minutes.
Heaven could
Especially
do with some
playing-
minutes.
playing good games.
Heaven could do with some
Shaw
minutes
can
now,
get
man.
out of here, Staffy. I'm
I
not
like
gonna
Shaw
lie.
can
Shaw can
try
dust,
it.
bro.
What's happening
I
with
don't want to
Heaven?
see Shaw, bro. I don't
Heaven
want to
is
see
on
I'm
the
not
bench.
saying keep
On the
Shaw
bench.
next year. I'm saying
is
I'm
it?
trying to get
I didn't
everyone
even
ready.
notice.
I want to have a full squad in the Athletic Bilbao game. That even if I choose to leave some of them out, the squad doesn't matter. I just want all of them
Do you,
fit.
do you think he's
I'm
going
done.
to put Bruno on the bench, Staffy?
I'm done with Shaw.
Hell
Yeah,
no,
I'm not
man.
playing Bruno. Bruno's the only player
Bruno
that I
played.
know.
He's
I can
played.
give
He's
you a
played.
2 weeks rest, and I'm gonna put you in a game while
He's
you're
played,
rusty, and you're still gonna play good. This guy was playing
Yeah.
preseason games, bro, like he was been playing all summer. I wouldn't worry about him whatsoever.
He's a
I'd rest
madman.
him. I'd rest Casemiro. All the unks. If you're 30 and up,
Yeah, I won't
all
play
the unks
Casemiro,
need to
no, I won't
rest.
play Casemiro.
all the
Like, Cash
unks.
Heaven's got a protective boot on, bro. Did you see?
I didn't even know that. I thought he was on the bench.
Now that he was
Yeah,
back
yeah,
last
yeah.
game on the bench, but apparently after last training, he
Yeah,
felt
you
something
gotta-
in the same
Well,
injury
go
again.
take
so
then put Kokonki on. Then I want to see what this brother's about. Then
I want to know what we do in training that everyone just walking away with leg injuries. Like, what are we doing?
because
WWE?
Carrington's a piece of shit. That's where.
Oh,
No, I think the players are being
Grizz, what
overworked.
would you do if you found out that the reason Ahmad has been out for 2 months is because Ugarte left one on him?
yeah, I'm rushing it, man. I'm terminating the contract myself. I'm ripping it up.
That's
I'm-
crazy.
I'm
I
saying-
hate
He
you
never
all
told
all
us
the
what it
time,
was.
Griggs. You're like, bro, like, show me the way to sack a manager. Show me the way to turn up, bro. We are fans.
Where is the lift, man? When is he back? Does anyone
Can't
know
do
when he's
nothing,
back?
I don't know,
bro.
man. I don't know.
He has a foot
Why
injury.
did it-
It's the
why
saddest
did it-
thing, Griggs. We can't do
Yeah.
nothing about this, bro. Like,
He
so
better-
you-
he better-
If I find out Ugarte injured Ahmad, I'm
No,
terminating
I
his contract.
think
I will
Amorim
find a
said
way.
he
I
puts
will
his
pay
foot
for
in
your
the
salary.
ground.
You're hardly
you come to Manchester.
terminate the contract.
What
I
are you gonna
will.
do?
I promise
That's
you,
a
I'm
Harvey
finding a way.
Specter.
Like, what are you
I
really
will
doing?
get
What was
any
that against
word.
Suits?
I'm
We'll
letting
send
Suits.
Saeed. We'll send Saeed. It's Saeed's
Oh,
car
Saeed
park, bro.
will speak
We'll add
Saeed-
Ugarte
Saeed
to
will
the
speak
list.
to Carrington
Bro,
opposite.
Saeed knows, yeah, we can sit there 100 man up, yeah, and they will still not listen.
You know
Like,
what?
these,
Realistic.
these bastards, they only think about themselves. We are fans, and our job is to support, and it's quite sad.
So why
where
are
we
you having him
are.
out?
Why am I?
Anyway,
What?
Yeah, that's
support,
all. Yeah,
support.
perfect. It's a perfect segue. I want to ask everyone a question. Yeah. So what are we saying about Amorim? I know what I'm saying. Forget the in and out thing.
Here we go,
In-
Grana's
whether-
questions again.
No, this is what I
The
genuinely
analogy,
want
what's
to
the
know.
analogy? Give
And
us
I,
an analogy,
and I
man.
think, yeah, I want to
Random
hear from
analogies and random questions, bro. This guy's moving like 50 Cent. It's 21
Listen,
questions.
listen. Let me shine, man. So look, elite pundit, because I feel like out of everyone, you've kind of studied Amorim the most, kind of thing, yeah. And based on the stuff that he's doing, that for example, I can't remember your name again. Sorry, Football Locker. I was going to call you Football Locker, yeah.
Football locker room. You got
Yeah.
Ron as well, Model One. you got,
FLR.
Big up.
Oh yeah,
big
oh
up.
banter as well. Okay, cool. Room and banter, cool. Banter
Yeah.
and Marwan, yeah, whatever. Cool.
Yeah,
Listen, yeah.
let's go.
So there's clearly things that Amorim has done that we get annoyed by, like maybe profiling players, forcing players to still play and whatever, Hojlund, etc., etc. Do you think that the decisions he's making does anything? What worries you about Amorim personally, and do you think what he's doing now it can still change? Like, because I feel like there's mistakes that you make that you can be learning from, and there's things that you just don't know why he's doing. Like, for example, playing Hojlund over and over again, or when
Right.
someone's, you know what I mean? So I want to kind of get where are you at with Ruben, like knowing how he's like do
Hey,
you
yo,
feel like
Saeed, can I go first
Like-
on this, bro? Can
Yeah,
I
go
first
for it.
on
Go
this?
for it.
Um,
Go for it.
honestly,
Yeah, you
bro,
say your points, and I want to hear what pundit
yeah,
says back to it. Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I usually wait, and then I have the
Yeah.
most to say. But for me, bro, like, I strongly believe that he is out of his depth. Yeah, and the only reason I'm going to say that is because you're misprofiling football players, like you said. And you know what, bro? You got top reds in the chat. They probably don't want to hear this. Yeah, but we have to, guys, like, this free at the back team, bro. It's not pleasing on the eye. Like, let's be real. Like, the other day I watched PSG beat Aston Villa. Ashraf Hakimi, like, this guy, you got two wing backs, Mendes and Ashraf
They lost
Hakimi.
actually,
Like,
but yeah,
no, but they went through.
they lost.
What do you mean? PSG went through, bro?
They lost 3-2.
Yeah, but they went through.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rashford stays on, they win that game. Just saying.
My whole point was
Probably,
like the style of play. My whole point was the style of play. So you're talking to me about Amorim, like decision making. Yeah, he hasn't got much to choose from. I'll be real. Like Ineos has thrown him under the bus. He signed one player, Dorgu. We all know that. There's nothing I can tell you that's gonna. All I'm saying is the style of play needs questioning. Yeah, and he's learning on the job. How many times have you seen him come out in a press conference, Saeed? And he's like, I've made more mistakes than Anana. I've made more mistakes than Agate. So he's fully acknowledging his mistakes. And it's like,
he's backing his team, no?
That's just him talking and backing his players.
okay, guys. Well, I appreciate your response, but how about now respond to this? Do you enjoy watching this style of play?
I like what I,
I
saw
think,
today.
to be fair, the style of play argument is tough to talk about when you've only signed one player.
This is what you no, but bro, you still have to talk about it. Even though he's only signed one player, the style, you can see it.
I'm not gonna lie, I think there's only one part to talk about when it's
No, the system is there. The system is to be fair, I think all of us can agree.
Let's be objective. Let's talk about it. Let's be objective. Let's talk about this style of play.
We see the system, right? We can all agree we see the system. We might say build up is not perfect, or pressing is not perfect, or all these other things are not perfect. But we can all agree compared to Ten Hag, we know that there is a system.
know what he wants to do.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think that he's utilizing the players the best he can within the system, though?
I mentioned this. I said,
what other options does he have, though? Our squad is so thin. What other options?
I would love a free in midfield. I would love a free in midfield with
but that's
Casemiro,
your own
Ugarte,
personal.
Bruno.
That's your own personal preference. Saying it's a 3 in midfield. I need people to think back and remember when we used to play 3 in midfield. It's not.
So
it's not
who is
perfect.
he neglecting? That people think should play more, and who's he overusing? Because the team is rinsed. There's no one. Who's not?
No, he just makes.
I think it's more the approach, man, than anything.
It's the approach, Saeed, 100%. When we attack,
look,
these guys ain't doing fuck all.
I'm not gonna lie, you managers, you're overcomplicating this, bro. What manager is doing anything with Hojlund up front? Let me know. Honestly, let me know.
Well, it's not.
That's also a good
Then why
point,
do you
bro.
pick Hojlund, though? Why do you
It's not just Hojlund. Again, we see this game today. We play slick football. We get Garnacho 1v1 again.
But this is what I'm saying.
And he misses.
Big up Cons one.
Can I land? Look, when Ten Hag came here, he tried to play his way for 2 games, got battered, and sacrificed everything. Then the second year, he tried to go to a 4-3-3, and there was oceans of space in the midfield. And all the United fans said, Ten Hag's a shit manager because he sacrificed his principles, blah, blah, blah. Now we've got a manager that's not sacrificing his principles, and we're cussing him for the same thing. We are never satisfied, bro. No matter what our managers do, one way or another,
We're never satisfied. You know what?
He don't make the subs. Why didn't you make them? He makes them too early. They don't work. Why did you make them?
So you don't think that there's times where he should have picked Xerxes over Hojlund?
No, there is, bro. Look, he's not perfect in it. No one is. Whoever you think the best manager is, they're all human, bro. He makes mistakes. But like I said earlier, if you give him just half of the leeway, the money, and the time that you gave to the idiot before him,
that's
then
true.
judge him.
I believe that.
Because already, away record against the Big Six. Already, away record against the Big Six is better, and our record in Europe, even though we're in Europa, is better.
No, but bro, today, okay.
I agree with that.
Sorry, Staffy, go on, bro.
No, I was just gonna ask because I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought about it today, and when we were down 4-2. I'm not gonna lie, even I couldn't find a way to defend any manager. Forget that it's Amorim. Any manager who goes from up 2-0 to lose 4-2. Like the there's some things that sometimes, like, there's unspoken rules. There's some rules that I don't need to tell you. When you go beyond this limit, is it unacceptable to not win from 2-0 up, let alone concede 4 and get knocked out from the competition to 10 men? I'm not gonna lie, like, if he would have been sacked, even I can't defend that.
But
And
then,
I think it would have been justified. I feel like in that case, sometimes you could ignore the context because of how bad you feel. Because at the end of the day, I'll be honest, like, as much as I like Amorim and I do defend him in certain things, if he would have lost today, I just find it hard to defend any manager. I don't think it's acceptable for any coach in football with coaching licenses, coaching in the Premier League in Europe, to be up 2-0 and lose 4-2 to 10 men. Like, I really think he got saved today. He did some good things to turn the game around, but honestly, today would have been a sackable offense.
you can't analyze a manager's tenure based off one game, though, man.
No, it's the changes. No, but it's the changes.
Emery was 4-0 up from the
tough,
first
man.
leg and lost 6-1. You lot would take Emery tomorrow, so the same logic, bro. It's football, bro.
I wouldn't take Emery. I wouldn't.
I would not speak on Unai Emery after what I saw on Tuesday night. Man.
When I remember on that guy.
I wouldn't.
Now, just to kind of round things off, just to kind of round things off and that.
Difficult,
Who's
man.
everyone's man of the match today?
Bruno. No, Casemiro, 100%.
Casemiro, I'm going Cas.
Casemiro.
Uncle Miro.
If Mazzarari started the whole game and finished it, Mazzarari had a good first half, bro. I don't know what happened, but
Mazraoui's he's just min, innit? That guy's
I think it was Yoro, of course. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Yoro was man of the match.
Yoro had a good first half.
I think Casemiro
Maz
won
was
man of the
class.
match in those last 6 minutes because I'm not gonna lie, he got megged a few times during the game. He was getting beat.
Casemiro.
Oh, he was chasing shadows. He was chasing shadows.
Yeah, let's just keep it a bug, bro. Like, he was getting cooked during the game.
Who's that?
He just came up with big moments.
He was chasing
And that's
shadows.
why we're forgetting it. And fair enough. Like, I'm not gonna shit on anyone who's done that.
I felt like I was watching him at Real Madrid, prime Real Madrid.
Saeed,
Real Madrid, bro, he would have broke these guys. That one Shirky chance, he turned on Dorgo, and then he turned on Yoro, and then he turned on Casemiro. And I'm like, I was watching that, and I was like, what the fuck was going on here? He got cooked a few times. That Fofana guy cooked him a couple of times.
Prime Casemiro with legs. If I'm being honest, Prime Casemiro with legs was a different player. Bro. I saw this guy.
That was prime Casemiro. I don't think Shirky's walking out of Old Trafford.
I saw this guy against Liverpool.
Elite baller. You know what I loved about Casemiro
Different
today? Yeah, I could see the pain on when he got ducked, on when he got smoked. I could see the pain in his eyes, and he's still giving it everything. You know when like man take a 2-touch and beat you. It's like, yo, bro, I can't get.
I wouldn't know about that. I barely get cooked.
I'm just saying, bro. Like Casemiro is that guy. Bro, Kaz, we've kicked ball. You're a baller. I'm a baller. Ron's a baller. That's someone that I know that we will kick ball together. All I'm saying is, for someone to play in a position over, and play. How many minutes did he play today? Like over 90. And bro, like you could see the pain in his eyes when he got beat. Those are the type of players that I want in my squad. Players that are like dying when they get beat.
Like my squad, I ain't heard no one talk about Garte at all. Best game in months.
Bro,
but where's the flowers? So no one talk about it. One thing you need to stop doing.
You man got agendas, man. You man got agendas.
The one thing I just want to say one thing in regards to Garte, right?
It's so forced.
I completely agree. On the ball, he's not fantastic, but I just need people to go back and watch him. Every time he's subbed, our midfield completely opens up. Yeah, every single time he's subbed. I've noticed this happen constantly. You take Ugarte out, you put Bruno deeper. Our midfield just nobody's tracking anybody.
I wouldn't say every time. Today was an example.
That's a reflection of United's depth more than his ability, though.
Thank you. That don't mean we should keep these
That
players.
don't mean nothing.
He's trying to
He should be a squad player.
But Shells, the same argument you use for a Mount is the same you can use for a guy.
One's gonna go Kenya.
I've never seen a midfielder work on the ball that Manuel.
My opinion is you know, a controller in there, right? We need a controller.
Yeah.
Man, that's not man because he wins the ball back. Okay, we're Man United, bro. We need more than winning the ball.
He's actually got a very.
You know what he does, Shells? He wins the ball. He's one of the best players to win the ball. But I always look what happens when he first wins the ball. He looks up, he gets scared, he turns around, and he passes his 2 yards. That's why he won't cut it for long.
There was one of them.
The reason why we conceded against Newcastle was because the guy is incapable of turning on the ball.
He gave away the first one.
Gives it back to Lindelof. Bro, I don't want my 50 million midfielder.
But we
Did he
saw him
scare to
against
pass
Newcastle
ball?
win the ball back, play in. I don't know if he's playing Dalot, and it led to us scoring. Like I've seen him
No,
make
he-
some
he-
impressive
he left
passes.
Guys, do we think he can improve? Do we
No.
think he can
No, bro.
upgrade?
You
on
guys
the
need to
passing?
stop. Please.
This
People
shit's
need to
easy,
stop.
bro. Like,
Hold on.
like, I play
People
football
need
my
to
whole
stop this
fucking
whole
life, bro.
thing that you think this is
Dumb,
FIFA,
like,
and
how
all
do
of a
you not
sudden,
pass forward? Like, it's just
bro,
dumb,
this is not
Bro, I
Ultimate
can't
Team
add a plus
Evolutions.
5 attributes
Okay?
to Ugarte, bro. I
It's
can't.
just
Guys,
dumb,
guys,
though. Like,
guys.
Kaz, you played centre back, yeah? Like, come on, bro. Like, how are you not able to pass? How are you?
Bro, but these are the attributes that
Yeah,
you at
anyway,
this
bro.
age.
Kaz
He's
played
not a
right
young
back,
kid.
right centre back, right. Kaz, bro, we played ball.
Bro,
I'm
he's
being
not
real.
young. He's what,
Can you name
23,
5 years?
Kaz has
24?
been a right wing
You
back.
don't,
I'm
you
talking
don't,
about that.
bro,
I'm
you
talking
don't
about-
develop these attributes at this age. With age, you gain experience.
Bro,
You
you
don't
know-
gain
Thunder
new,
Birch instead.
you don't gain new
Exactly.
skills as a footballer. This is
Exactly.
not
Thunder
Ultimate
Birch.
Team Evolution where you do
Exactly.
evolution to someone,
Exactly.
and
You're
all of
a
a sudden you unlock something.
professional-
Let me just, you already asked. Let me just answer you. At this age, none of these players, because I always hear this thing, oh, but maybe a manager is going to improve him.
Big up Santam
If
too.
you as a player do not
train
know how to
every day,
pass, you
bro.
don't know how to shoot, you don't know how to do certain things, you don't know how to dribble, your manager is meant to take your attributes and make the best out of it in a team. So if you have an attribute and this guy has an attribute, I'm gonna combine you together to make a good midfield or a good front line or a good partnership in the back line. He's not all of a sudden gonna teach him how to pass. You're not gonna put Ugarte in the summer and say, hey, while we all go on vacation, I want you to practice 40-yard passes.
I would, bro. I'm
But
putting him on
that's not
24
logic.
hour
That doesn't
training,
happen.
Bro. Passing
That is-
forward.
Bro, you're not
training.
teaching a
it's a mental
12-year-old.
thing. It's a mental
You
thing.
teach
The thing is,
kids that.
the thing is,
You
he
go,
can-
you
the
take
thing
the
is,
kid,
he
you
can
take him to the
pass,
park and you teach him how to strike a ball. You don't teach a professional footballer how all of a sudden they get a sense of a pass or how to have a
You're
good first touch.
professional
That's
football
not what
player.
happens.
You're a
Yeah, I'm not
professional
gonna lie. If you're a
football player.
professional football, I don't understand that personally. For
You're
me,
a professional football player.
the
like,
thing is,
how-
he actually done it. The thing is, there was a hesitation to give it to Garnacho, but the thing is, when he got brave enough to do it, Garnacho's so crap he miscontrolled it, even though it was a perfect pass.
That went out of play.
But it's just like
Saw that.
it's like you could have done
Saw
that 10 seconds ago. Why are you hesitating for? Just do it. Do you know what I mean? It's just I don't know, man. He's got his qualities. That's it, man. And
Bro,
got
he's
his-
a role player, bro. I'm sorry. I saw people comparing
Yes,
him to Park
role
Ji-sung.
player, that's
Park Ji-sung was, bro, he was an elite footballer. We talk about Park Ji-sung like he
How
was
do
a
we end up
scrub.
at Park Ji-sung?
I used to see Park Ji-sung dribble past the defenders and score in Champions League semifinals against Chelsea. What are we talking about?
Hey, Staffy,
Let me-
bro, hey, I'm gonna shout out someone on the panel who actually said this to me. Man said Agate is a road man. All he does is just run man down.
That was me.
He's a shit kicker. That's
He's
that's
just there on his Air Force Ones, just hunting man down, bro. That's all he does.
Let me get these super chat before we wrap up. Big up Butter Dog says hating on Bruno must be low key. Portal or Benfica fans one love. Amorim is consistent. We can see the 4 goals back to back. But does a Chicharito Mao and relax the system? What? Where was Amorim when we were getting clapped in a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3? What
Who's
are you
Chicharito?
going on about? Why you don't know Chicharito?
Dad said he looks
No,
like
no,
Chicharito.
Hey, big up Chikorito, bro.
I
You know like that.
slightly hear it. Slightly.
Yeah.
He does
Listen,
have
man,
he
them-
is Chicharito.
What a
I'm not
show,
gonna
what a
lie,
show,
though,
what a show.
like, hey, there's worse to be compared to. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Bring it up.
Yeah, nah, listen, lads. Sick show, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. I don't know how many likes we're on right now, but let's get these likes
It's
up.
never enough.
Still,
That's
still
what I was-
1.2k.
Back up the thing, man.
Yeah, still 1.2k, man. And it's what, nearly 3 a.m. in the UK. I don't know where you, man, are around what time it is for you, man.
Crazy,
But
crazy.
yeah, let's hit
You
the like
regret not
button,
going
man.
to the game, by the way, Saeed.
No, because I actually couldn't go to the game. I actually couldn't go to the game today, man. So yeah,
Imagine
but
I
nah,
didn't
listen,
even
man, I'm
watch
gonna get Bilbao, man. Bilbao away. If I can get away tickets to Bilbao, I'm there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
think we might go.
We'll see.
Kaz,
Listen,
in the shouties.
We'll see.
We
Yeah.
might need to go for that one still.
yeah. So yeah, man. Big up to you. Everyone just shout out themselves and yeah, man. Big up to you for coming out. Elite Pundit, big up, man. Shout out yourself.
Yeah, thanks, man. Just follow me on Twitter. I don't have a YouTube channel right now, at the moment anyway. But follow me on Twitter. Thank you, Saeed. You guys need to smash the likes, man. Crazy walk rates. People talk about Ugarte running everywhere. Saeed is everywhere. He was on the big show today, and he's doing this
Say
3
he's
a.m. in the
moving like
morning.
a Garte right now.
Bro, it's
Oh, it's
everywhere,
madness.
man. Everywhere. So he smash the likes,
Big up,
guys. Smash the
man.
likes.
Big up.
He's saying he's the Somali Ugarte on YouTube.
Yo, it's crazy. no end products for this. You know what I mean? Just energy. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Side worker, no talent like Ugarte.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Saeed,
That's
you running man down, bro.
Nah,
Bro,
bad
listen,
still.
listen.
Big up
I'll
Saeed
take
each and
that.
every time, man.
Nah, big up, man. Big up to Staffy as well, man. Let them know where they can get you, man.
Nah, big up, man. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be here after a win. I thought it was gonna be a funeral today. You know, I thought Side's gonna hit me up. You know what? We gotta talk about Amorim out, but somehow we left with the win. So I hope we go and win this, bro. I don't care about anything for this season, other than just making it to Europe next year, getting that big budget so we can rebuild the shit team, and living with a European Cup. I feel like people are downplaying at the end of the day. When you leave with the Europa League, it's not quite like leaving with an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. It's a European trophy at the end of the day. You all saw that tifo today. It had Rooney on it with the Europa League. So I'd like to add one more to that. So I hope we go and win it. But yeah, man, follow me on Twitter, on YouTube, Stuffy_TV. I try to go live as much as I can. Life can make me busy sometimes, but I'm here more times than not. But follow me there and on YouTube and on Twitter. Shout out, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Marwan. Big up to you, man.
Oh, big up Saeed, bro. But Saeed, do you remember Chelsea, bro? The Chelsea game and the Herrera, bro. I met you outside the bridge with yeah. I think we won 3-2.
Don't remember you, bro.
Pogba scored. No. I'm just saying, like that was a massive game outside the bridge. If you don't remember, under Herrera and Pogba just bodying it. But yeah, man.
You remember the performance. We don't remember seeing you outside the stadium. I'll tell you that.
Oh no, I was there, man. That was the game that Pogba totally bust Kante. That was that game.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now.
And Herrera scored a winner as well. But
By the way,
anyway,
you're following around fucking Hazard all the game.
yeah, no, but that was.
I think it might have been it. It might have been it. I think
we won 2-1. But anyway, man, big up Saeed, big up everyone on the panel. Football locker room, follow up. We're doing shows 3-4 times a week plus watch along. So big up and thanks for having me on. And yeah, big up the chat as well.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Big up Oracle as well. Nice to meet you, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Just basically follow the football locker room banner. Me, Marwan, Cass is on there a little bit as well. A couple other man. Yeah, man. Do a lot of content during the week. We all support different teams, so it's quite a big one. Got different opinions from everyone, but yeah, man. Just follow up the thing.
Yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Also, big up to Shells, man. Nice to meet you as well, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me on. Shout out Kaz, shout out Saeed for bringing me on. But yeah, follow me on Matchday shows on my other account, Motion with Sports as well. I run some weekly episodes there, roundups, UCL, all of that stuff. My boy hands in it. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. It's love.
Yeah, come on, man. Man like Griggs, what are you saying?
What's up, bro? Good to be back always.
No disrespect. I'm sorry I started laughing, bro, but I watch you all the time.
Rick's talking about how it is right now until Ahmad comes back. My channel, Ahmad, we're connected together. So that's when I'm making a comeback. But now you can always follow me on Twitter where I'm beefing every single day. Manchester hates me. It's okay though. It's okay. We'll live. Every day you
Jersey too. We all hate you.
Exactly, man. Give it up, but yeah.
What Griggs?
Mike on this code, Griggs 26. What's up?
What's your boy Paul saying?
Who's my boy Paul?
Your boy Paul. I'm calling him by his first name. What's your boy Paul saying?
I called you false. Hey, first name and that. Hey,
Mr. McKenna. Mr. McKenna. What's McKenna?
McKenna
Hyde. Yo, Vincent
you should know about Paul, you know. That's your guy.
McKenna Hyde.
Do you remember that stream?
He told me about the Derby and the Derby's beefing with his own players in Marseille, man. Don't worry, man.
That's fair. I can't lie. But then my guy, Hamzy Flick, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
But listen, Rhino, what are you saying? Let them know where they can find you.
I just shut up.
Any Grammys coming up, Rhino?
I'm there. Hopefully, bruv. Hopefully, you feel me? We've got a lot of shows next week, so follow me around on MGTV. I'm doing live content reactions. Send me your music. Send me your music videos, your freestyles, your anything to do with content. I'm doing reactions to it on TikTok live. And yeah, Rhino UK Official. I just dropped a match reaction today after 3 months, so you know what I mean. But yeah, music-wise as well, follow my artist Lizzie. Make sure you check him out. We've got a lot of shows. We've got shows next week in Norwich. We're doing support for Poser's headline show and Quang Face's headline show next week as well. So we got a next up coming up next week as well. Kenny All-Star freestyles coming out in a couple of weeks as well. So loads of things are happening, man. So
Oh, that's big.
make sure you follow him. And yeah, man,
Come on.
follow me on TikTok as well.
Hey, man.
Lizzie. Come on.
I'll be
Come
checking
on.
that out. Big up.
Don't worry, I'll be in the
Yeah.
comments on the TikTok because I'll be rinsing you lot if you're shit at spitting. I'll be like,
Yeah,
last
Castle's
time.
there the last live. Yeah.
Yeah, Kaz,
Floyd
come
delivering.
on. Never a foul. What are you saying?
So shit. I'm gonna probably have an argument with Rants in the morning, so is what it is.
Yeah, the
10 a.m.,
Friday
yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. There
Oh yeah,
go,
you lot's
man.
morning show, innit?
Or you guys don't know, Cass has a side hustle now, and I kind of
Oh,
exposed.
for fuck's sake! What the
Can
little
I
painted
put
picture?
this- Cass
That-
said that-
Wow.
This is,
Put me on
this
the big
is-
screen,
Alright, by
Saeed.
the way, yeah, this is so.
Oh, yeah.
This is a side hustle right now. He didn't tell us he's painting nowadays, but this is a side hustle.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
so
crazy.
racist.
The job,
The
so if
fact
he
that you
defends
don't even
Ineos,
know
now you know why.
By the way, you do know the whole
Look at
square
his name.
thing
I
is
saw
so
you can just click on
Yeah,
his
you
name
could
for
have just,
a profile.
yeah.
Bro, what did you do? What did you do, sorry?
If you just click on it, his
Yeah,
name
look.
is
the rectangle thing in the top of the camera.
What did you do?
Like, bro, just click it. You click it, it
You
will
can
enlarge.
put 'em on big
enlarge
screen.
it. Yeah,
At least
yeah.
you're drawing a main New Jersey.
Oh, like that?
There you
Oh,
go.
shit. I didn't even know that, you know.
Has been streaming for like
I can't lie,
7
yo. I
years.
don't-
Yeah, this is
I did
Bro,
not
mad.
that's
know
the first
that.
time I know that, you know.
But see,
I swear now.
if you guys ever hear Cass defend Ineos, the Glazers, whatever it is, just know he's in the Glazers' pocket anyways. So this is why he'll be defending.
This is racist, yeah.
The
Because
definition of United till I die, bro.
You can't tell me that I don't look like Cass, like
that
side
was
profile, bro.
nothing
That
like
is
me,
you.
bro. That's like me saying, oh, bro, it's like Ems that was just here, or the other brother that was just here, man. Turn us over. I Staffy. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
That is your
Listen,
side profile.
Crazy.
Come on.
That's
I
not
like
my
waffling now.
side
You're
profile.
waffling now. But listen, let's wrap it up, man. Listen, there's a guy live right now called the Hotspur Cave, man.
Jay.
You know what I mean, yeah, big up them man there. Them man, I do the
big up,
stream.
Jay.
It's called Late Night Chill Stream. You know what I mean?
You don't
So
even
go-
know. Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't know
so
your
go
rating
check them
either.
out, man. But make sure you go follow everyone's channels. You get me? Links will be in the description and that. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, man, with troops. You get me? And we'll chat. You get me? And yeah, man, it's been a crazy one. I can't lie to you guys, man. I mean, remontada. Imagine Man United were the ones to do the remontada. Crazy.